welcome to the American Sports Connection. I'm your host, the one and only Joey Railroads. I'm here with my buddies Lance and Jason. We're going to talk about the live NHL draft that's going on. How's it going, fellas?
Good, doing good.
Good.
Is it hot up your way, Lance?
No, it's actually pouring rain today. It's not too bad. It's hot, but it's muggy. I think we're gonna get a thunder and lightning, so hopefully my power don't go out.
We had that earlier here.
Man, it was bad here earlier. My road was a stream.
It's funny, Lance, because Jason lives literally 5 minutes from my house. And he's like, it's pouring. I was like, well, it's not here. And then like 10 minutes later, it came.
It's on its way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, just wait a second. It'll be there.
Yeah. So, the NHL draft. What are your guys' thoughts on Toronto getting the number 1 pick this year?
Rig. It's a rig.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Toronto. That's obviously not rigged, but hopefully they don't. I'm not a Toronto fan, but they got first pick. They can't. I don't think they can really screw it up to the first pick. You can, but the way hockey players are now, the first 3 guys are always usually just so much better than everybody. So hopefully they don't screw it up.
Yeah, I agree. I like Austin Matthews. I think he's a sure bet. Just about as close as you can get to a sure bet, because the kid he's head and shoulders above the rest. I think like there's 1, and then there's maybe 2 through 4 are going to be damn good hockey players, but I think Matthews is like 1. You know what I mean? He's
like
on an island.
Franchise guy.
Yeah, he's on an island by himself right now.
He's an American too, isn't he?
Arizona, right, Mike?
Yeah, he's from Phoenix of all places.
Yeah. Well, that's a hockey spot now, because remember, Couturier's family moved there.
You're right.
It seems like they're kind of like,
a lot of Canadians move to Phoenix because it's hot, right?
Yeah, no humidity.
They want to get out of Canada because a lot of it's cold.
Yeah,
it's just like a dry heat.
Yeah, it's that good heat. It's that heat that loosens you up, not the humid heat, where that stuff just kills you.
I was going to say, well, then that makes sense why because it's become like a hockey hotbed as of late.
Yeah, there's a handful of players coming out of Arizona now. It's cool. Well, the United States in general has become. There's pockets of like hockey now, like the Northeast up in the Massachusetts area, even Jersey now. We're starting to produce some big players like Johnny Gaudreau, the Van Riemsdyk brothers, Trevor and James. It's starting.
I didn't know Johnny Gaudreau was an American. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Johnny Gaudreau's from Carneys Point, New Jersey, about 25 minutes from where we live.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I know obviously Minnesota's always been big.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Minnesota, Michigan.
When Gretzky went to LA a long time ago, it started heating up there. California.
I think up towards like the Boston area is really hot now too.
Oh, absolutely! No, it's always been really hot up there. New England, we're hot like hockey hot, not weather-wise, but
yeah. Their college hockey up there is just crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, my girlfriend's brother plays college hockey up there right now. It's big up there, man. BU, Boston College. What's the other colleges up there? Like Yale and stuff is up there too, right? That's Connecticut, Yale.
Yeah.
There's other ones. I'm just forgetting them right now. Well, I think Harvard has a hockey team too. I don't know how good they are, but
well, the white guys go to Harvard, don't they? And Yale, so
yeah. Where her brother goes to school is in Worcester, Massachusetts. They have a Worcester City Cup, a tournament every year. There's 5 colleges that play hockey in that town alone.
That sounds like up your way, Lance.
Yeah, we got so many at the junior hockey. Every little town's got a junior hockey team, basically. We got the junior league, which is the main junior league, that's Kelowna. Then there's a lower junior league, which is all the little towns around, and then there's another junior league. It's got every little town's got an arena here, and we got a lot of hockey. It's cheap too, right? $10 to go watch a great hockey game. Can't go wrong.
Now, these are the ones you used to ref, Lance, or no?
No, that was minor hockey. Those are little kids, and up to age 16, 17, 18. But obviously, any kids that are really good, they go off to other towns, right? They go off to, they get billeted into houses and go to school somewhere else because people see them when they're 13 and know they're going to be good, and off they go. They're already off.
Yeah, they are. It's like a factory up there, man. If they notice talent at a young age, they're grabbing you quick up there, right?
Oh yeah. Well, it's basically all we got up here, right?
I was going to say, because really, that's Canada's big thing.
That's their major export, hockey players.
Plus, if it's cold enough, you just go outside and make your own rink. Go skate on the river or something, right? So.
Now you live in the Vancouver area, right?
No, I'm in more kind of southern central British Columbia.
Okay.
Vancouver's right over on the coast, far west as you can be.
Yeah.
And but
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
What's the major city next to you up there? Like, what would be one that we may recognize the name of?
Well, Vancouver is, but actually, I'm about 2 hours north of Seattle, actually.
Oh, so you're close to America then? So
yeah, like the border's 30 minutes away from me.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So you're right there then. Okay.
Yeah, I'm right on southern BC. I'm right.
Okay, yeah, you're really far southern BC then.
Yeah, I'm right at the bottom. So that's why it's so hot here, right?
I got you. Yeah.
Bottom. I don't get much snow here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool because, like you said, you have like your own. The town you live in has their own junior team.
Yeah, they're the Penticton V's, and Tyler Jost, he's obviously going to be picked today. And there was that other one you were talking about, Nick Vaparo or something.
Hold on, I'll pull up his name.
And then we also have a third defenseman. His name's Scott Conway. He might get drafted in the first round, too. He's actually from the UK.
Oh, really?
Now the one kid... sorry.
Go ahead, Jason.
Go ahead.
We're done.
the one kid you were talking about, I think you said his name was Tyler something?
Tyler Jost, yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw him in a mock going number 9 or 10 earlier. I was looking at.
Yeah, he just went to this huge tournament they have in the States every day. They take a bunch of players. I think this is how they do it. They kind of mix them up and just have like a big tournament. And he broke the records of Connor McDavid this year down in that tournament. So,
okay.
Yeah. But he's also playing. Connor McDavid was in the better junior league, right? So the junior league I have is the one below that. But they have to do that because there's just so many players now, right? It's just both of our junior leagues. The kids are 16 to 19, I think, is their age limit.
Hey, Lance, the kid I was talking about, he's a defenseman. His name is Dante Fabro?
Fabro. Yeah. He's the defenseman, Scott Conway. And Martin Berneur's son is our goalie.
Wow.
And they say he's going to be maybe better than his dad.
Okay.
Some people are saying.
Oh, wow.
Like I was telling Joey, they come here because our town is so awesome. And it's our coaches. They hire, I think the coach, our general manager is Robert Dirk. He used to be a Vancouver Canuck player, and so they got big time coaches. So like Penticton, our team it's a hot spot. It's like going to, say, in basketball, going to like Georgetown or
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's a hot spot of smart people. So
yeah, I'm looking at the Fabro kid right now. They have him going number 16 to Detroit.
Yep.
And the mock. And I was wrong about the Joss kid. They have him going 12 to Ottawa. I thought Ottawa was top 10, but it's 12 to Ottawa. And he's a small center, actually. He's only 5'11".
I would love it if the Canucks could get him, but I'm thinking if we could trade down and get him, but that's always risky.
Yeah.
Where are you guys? Where are the Canucks at
5.
right now?
They're at 5.
Yeah, we're 5, so it's that's a risky pick.
Yeah.
Things about drafts, if you want somebody, you better get them when you can, but...
The guy that I've seen most mocks that them taking is a guy named Pierre-Luc
Dubois. Yep, the center from Cape Breton. Yep. That's who I saw them taking too.
Unfortunately, my Canucks have been pretty bad at drafting some years, and where they draft somebody awesome and trade them away. Our only good drafts, I guess, we've really had with the Sedins, right? But they haven't done anything but got us first place in the league. That doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Up. The thing about the Sedins is that they score in the regular season. When it comes to the playoffs, that's a different game, and then people shut them down. They know, we just got to start smashing these guys, and that's it. And they get shut down.
Yeah, I don't really, because we don't get to see Vancouver play a lot, so I don't really know.
Well, yeah, they just you only see them when they lose in the finals.
Yeah. Well, getting rid of Kessler didn't help them much either.
Well, he wanted out.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, he wanted a trade. That was a good pick, I guess. So
I'm looking right now at the mock. Like the Flyers are at 18, and I think I've seen 5 mocks now, and all 5 have them taking a different forward.
Do they really?
So, yeah, like I can't even find the one kid they had him taken. He was a real big, I think, Swedish kid, and I can't even find that kid's name anymore.
Huh.
That's weird. The Flyers just re-signed one of our defensemen, Radko Gudas, yesterday.
Yep.
And I think he's what is he making, dude? Like,
I think his
like $3 million a year now.
I think his AAV on the whole contract is about 3.25 throughout the 4 years. I believe they gave him.
I've never even heard of the guy, but then again, I don't really pay attention to Philly. Like you guys don't pay attention to Vancouver.
He's basically like I don't want to say a goon, but you know what I mean.
When he keeps his head on straight, he's not a bad defenseman, but he takes a lot of dump penalties. He's a heavy hitter, and he has a lot of illegal like open ice checks and stuff. He'll hit guys, like elbow them and everything. I think he got tossed from like 2 games this year, maybe suspended a couple times this year.
He's like a good stay-at-home defenseman type guy. Yeah, you need those guys.
I wouldn't call him a good stay-at-home defenseman, but
if they signed him, they must see something in him, I guess.
He's still young too, which I think is good. He's not bad. Don't get me wrong.
Well, that's the thing about hockey too. You can't really learn how to skate faster. Once you skate fast, that's it. But you can learn how to not take penalties.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Thing to change. You can easily change that.
That's why we got rid of one of our other players and sent him to Boston, Ronaldo.
Yeah. All right. Here's the specifics on his deal. It's 4 years. Oh crap! My thing just loaded up and I lost it. Here we go. 16-17 season. He'll make $2.5 million with a 1.5 bonus.
That's just kind of cheap, I guess.
Yeah, it just reloaded on me though. This browser on the iPad is being a little douchey. All right, 17-18, $3.5 million, 18-19, 3.4, and then 19-20, he's down to 2.5, which is cool because
it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's a total of $13.4 million over 4 years. So that
Gary Bettman's gonna get booed when he comes out.
Oh no, they love him.
It's like when Roger Goodell.
Oh my
comes
God!
Out. Here it comes, boo.
Yeah, I'm on Sportsnet Canada. I might be a little header behind you guys, so I don't get the NBC Sports.
That's okay.
Yeah, well, it's still gonna be.
Did you see him? It was funny. He's like almost healing it up because he like put his hands out like
yeah. Come on, bring it on.
I was there in person a couple years ago at the draft in Philly, and they booed him so loud you couldn't hear the picks in the building.
That's crazy.
Remember that?
Yeah, when he's in Canada, they hate him too.
Everybody hates him.
Yeah, although he does. I think he's done a good job. A really good job, I think he has.
Well, I don't know if you saw, Lance. Jason had told me they just announced that Vegas is the new, the team. New team.
Yeah, expansion.
Yep. 17-18.
Okay, I think that's all right. If it works, hopefully.
I don't know. I just think it's doomed.
I think they'll do all right, man. To be honest with you, I think they'll. you get a lot of tourists there that'll go to a hockey game. I think
Yeah,
you're
but
gonna
that's
have
the
your
thing.
regulars.
Are they going to be able to sell season tickets? And that's the big thing, right?
I think they will. I think that because in that area, you're going to have a lot of people who have moved there. You know, a lot of maybe northeast people who want to get out of the cold and stuff who have moved out to Nevada. You're going to have a lot of people from maybe I don't know, maybe Northern California where it's cold and stuff. Who knows? Colorado area, stuff like that. Who might have relocated there. I think they're going to do just as well as Florida does, which isn't that great, but we'll see. If it doesn't work, I think that might be Bettman might be done.
I agree with you.
I think it'll work.
I thought it was Quebec, honestly, that should have got it.
I agree with you. I think bringing the Nordiques in would have brought a lot of money back in.
Yeah, Winnipeg Jets, man, it's worked great.
I thought they were going to get both because they needed 2 teams to make it even, right? Because they got 2 more on the East Conference has two more teams, I think. So.
Yeah, I believe so.
And Toronto is officially on the clock.
3-minute clock. I like it.
Hey, I like it. 3 minutes to make your pick.
Sweet.
Dude, last night me and Jason pulled a long one. What was it, 4.5 hours?
It was 5.
Yeah, I know nothing about the NBA, so I don't. Yeah, I watched it on TV though, but I just.
We did well.
Hey, thanks for everybody that's here tuning in.
We'll get to see the Toronto's new emblem on their jersey.
Oh, is it a new
they're
one?
unveiling another
they
one?
changed. Yeah, they changed their. Well, it was new a few months ago. They've changed. Well, I don't know. I guess. Oh, I got a different channel. I can see the logo under my. They got the.
Oh, I see it. Okay, I think that's
see
it right
now.
there. The leaf is like more defined and stuff.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
I wish they'd actually changed it to a real leaf and have their shirts green.
Yeah.
Actually, doesn't it? I think it's like the one that the Marlies have been wearing, isn't it? Didn't they wear one more like this one right now?
Yeah, I think this is actually their first leaf that they used a long time ago with a newer font of Toronto Maple Leaf in the middle.
Okay.
So this is like their logo from like the 30s or 40s or something.
Oh, well, that's cool.
It looks nice. I kind of like it.
Yeah, it looks more like a leaf than a.
Yeah.
The leaf that they've had has been the same one they had on the flag, right? Like
I was
don't
gonna
know.
say, guys, this is almost like a gimme. This pick, it's like you don't have to take the whole 3 minutes.
Unless somebody's offered them a trade, they can't refuse.
They didn't take the whole 3 minutes because it's in.
Oh yeah.
It only took about half of that time.
Yeah. Forgot what I was gonna say now.
It'll come to you eventually.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the first trade because I think the NHL draft tends to get a little crazy with trades, and that's my favorite part.
Yeah.
It's almost bad that I say that. I don't care about the kids being drafted as much as I like the trades. It's like a second deadline day almost, you know?
It really is.
I agree with you on that. It definitely adds to it. That's why the NFL draft was so exciting this year. It was all this crap that was going down.
Yeah. I've just gotten to where I love doing these drafts. They're just fun.
That's Lou Lamoriello right there, ain't it?
Yeah.
There he is. Austin Matthews right there, best available, 6'2", 216. That guy's already got his Matthews jersey printed up, the guy in the crowd.
Wow, this is one of those no-brainers, isn't it?
Well, I'm going to try and pronounce his name. Kirky in the chat actually wants Patrick, I'm going to try and pronounce his last name, Lane?
Yeah, Patrick Lane.
The guy they have going number 2, he wants him as opposed to Austin Matthews.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he's saying in the chat.
Wow. Is Lane a Swedish kid?
Yeah, he's from Sweden, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's the bigger kid.
I thought everybody...
He's 6'4", 210.
I thought all the Toronto fans wanted Matthews. Hell, I'll take him. If you want to trade the Flyers to pick, let's go.
There we go.
Here we go. They're all coming up. We're just waiting to hear what the pick is.
I'm not going to hear it.
I'll turn my volume down in case you guys can hear me because I think I'm way ahead of you. They just got another guy. Mark Hunter just come up to make the pick. So
Yeah, well, I'm behind then.
yeah,
That's my cable.
Yeah, they're just having Mark Hunter come up.
I have the Xfinity HD, so the X1 HD, so mine is filtered through and everything to make sure it's like pristine.
Austin Matthews goes number 1 to the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Now he hugs 75 people before he goes to the podium.
Yeah. That's the one thing that annoys me about the NHL draft is it's like one person will speak and then let me bring up this guy.
Then they have to walk a half a mile to get from where they're sitting. The guy's the first pick. He should be sitting right next to the stage.
Austin Matthews, he's 6'2", 202. He's only 18. He was from what I'm reading here, was a dominant scorer in a very good Swiss National League last year.
Oh, Kirky in the chat says that Lane's from Finland.
Finland, there you go. I knew he was.
Sorry about
Thanks,
that.
Turkey.
We apologize.
That's all good.
Finland, Sweden, they're pretty close.
I'm curious to see, because in the NHL, they kind of let these kids sometimes come right up.
Oh, he's going to be there day one. There's no doubt about that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's day one.
Yeah, he's Connor McDavid material. He's ready to go.
Usually the top few picks, at least in the NHL, start off. They go to training camp, and unless there's something disastrous happens, they're making the team. Such as an injury or something. Trade forthcoming. It says, sounds like Montreal's in the mix. Darren Dreger just tweeted that. So is Winnipeg trading this pick? I guess that's what he's referring to.
Oh, man.
Montreal's
were trying to get him.
Yeah.
If the Canucks have swung a deal to get rid of their 5th pick to somehow get PK Subban, I'm in on that. Because maybe we can trade down to 9 and get that Tyler Jost I was talking about.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
You probably love that, right? Your hometown kid going to your team?
Oh, yeah. He's not from Penticton, but he plays here, but still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's still kind of a hometown kid. I mean, he's played there, him, so why not, right?
Oh, yeah, and he's going to the Canucks, so.
Yeah, that'd be a cool story.
Yeah, that was kind of like when the Flyers drafted JVR, but, he's from here. He's from right down here, from Morristown, so that didn't work out that well, though.
No, I always thought he was going to do really awesome. I guess he's still got lots of career left.
Yeah.
Because I remember that draft because I'm pretty sure the Canucks were after that pick.
I don't want to remember that draft. We were the worst
and
team
I was
in the
hoping we'd
NHL.
get him.
We were the worst team in the NHL, and we lost the lottery to Chicago. Chicago took Patrick Kane with the first pick. We got JVR at 2.
That's right. Then the Canucks were 3, I think.
Yeah, trade alert. See what we got.
Oh, 2 trades.
2? Lars Eller traded to the Capitals and Blackhawks. Andrew Shaw traded to the Canadiens. Did they just announce those 2?
Thank you. Because I was trying to hear them.
Lars Eller, he was a former Canuck, right, Eller?
I don't think so. I think it was a different Eller, maybe.
Okay.
Oh, there's the Chicago trade to Montreal.
Yeah, Andrew Shaw to Montreal. And Eller went to Washington for 2 second-round picks. 1 this year, 1 next year. There it is right there. It's up on the screen.
So that wasn't too big of a trade, but still a trade.
A little something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Winnipeg is on the clock.
I can't see Winnipeg trading this pick at all.
No,
I wouldn't.
There's the new logo for the kid if they're showing him talking there.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't think
behind.
we got that far yet.
Yeah, we're behind.
Even I don't know, we might have different announcers with different agendas because
they're talking to the GM.
Right? Yeah, they're talking to Catherine Tappan's talking to Lou.
Yeah, so probably our Canadian channel gets to talk to the player first.
Maybe because he's going to Toronto.
Well, no, I can see the microphone on the guy. It's the channel that I'm on. You know how they have the little emblem on the microphone?
Yeah.
So obviously they get first dibs.
Oh, the Blackhawks got 39 and 45 in this year's draft. The 2 second-round picks were in this year's draft from Montreal.
That's not a bad deal then.
Shaw went last year, right? Didn't he go from Columbus? Was it? No, that wasn't. That was Ladd, right?
Yeah.
That went from Columbus to Chicago last year. Yeah. CNN tweeted out that Matthews was drafted. Eller went for 2 second-round picks, 17 and 18.
Sorry about that. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Sorry. I thought I screwed something up there.
Nah, that's okay.
You still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here.
All right.
We're just hanging out.
Yeah, me too. I hit the button I should have hit on.
We're just waiting on...
number 2.
Yeah, Winnipeg to say their pick because it's saying the pick is in.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out if it gets leaked on. That was crazy. The NBA picks, man. We knew like 5 minutes before. They were on Twitter 5 minutes before
yeah,
Silver
that's
was
true,
announcing
Lance. We had like 6 in a row before they announced them.
It was crazy last night, yeah.
What, they let that player know, I guess, we're picking you, and then they...
Then it got leaked somehow, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy how it all gets out there. Like, the NFL tries to block it. They hate that.
Well, of course. Who wants spoilers? Well, I guess you don't have to look at spoilers. But it's hard not to, isn't it?
Yeah, it's your choice. Like, last night I was trying to ruin Game of Thrones for Adam. He hasn't seen an episode yet this season, and I was trying to ruin it for him.
I don't watch that show.
They're saying in the chat that it's going to be Lane at number 2.
I think I agree. It's got to be Lane. Who else is, like the 1 and 2 were 1 and 2, and then the rest are kind of.
Hey, this Austin Matthews kid looks a lot like Scott Lawton from the Flyers. I just with the hat on, he kind of does. Maybe I'm off, but I think he kind of does.
See, I got Lou Amarillo on the mic now, so obviously our Canadian guy gets to talk to the player first, and then the thing. But
wait, I thought Austin Matthews is American.
Yeah, but
what are you gonna do, right?
But I guess probably my Sportsnet channel probably has the rights to talk to them first or something. I guess who knows?
Who the hell knows?
Yeah, only the guys that do the TV know. So here I see the guys walking up now. They're coming up to make the pick. Obviously, I'll let you announce the pick, Joey, if I'm ahead.
Yeah, they're coming up now to the stage. I haven't got there yet.
Taking their sweet-ass time.
Wow, so the Hawks traded Andrew Shaw to Montreal for 2 second-round picks? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I believe it was numbers 39 and 45.
That's a good deal for both.
Yeah, I think that's a good deal.
Chicago trying to unload cap space, and Canadians obviously got to build on the future. Because they started out like a barn burner last season and then just went into the toilet.
Can I point something out?
Sure.
Every hockey player has the same haircut and hairdo.
Well, so it'll fit on their helmet. Will fit on their head.
Candace's brother has the same haircut and hairdo.
That's hilarious.
Not me. When I played, I had my long hair sticking out of every goddamn place. It was great.
Here we go. They're finally on the stage.
Jesus.
Bettman's stealing their soul as we speak.
So much for these 3 minutes, get them going thing.
I know.
Yeah, like you were saying before, Winnipeg, they did that awesome team, and too bad Quebec didn't get their team, but...
Yeah.
You guys, take a seat, something. There he goes.
Yeah, they're blabbing a little bit here.
They just picked for me, so we'll see how ahead I actually am.
Still haven't said it here.
They just said it.
Okay. That looks like the Lane kid.
Yeah, it's Patrick Lane. Winnipeg takes Patrick Lane at number 2. Big kid.
They say it might be like the next Forsberg. So they're kind of saying.
Well, it says here that he led the Finland to a gold medal in the World Juniors.
Oh, is this the kid that they're comparing to Brett Hall? Actually.
And they said he was the Finnish Elite League MVP.
Look and see if they show his player comparison on his profile. See if it says Brett Hall, because I think this is the kid that I saw everyone was saying.
I think you're right.
I played with Brett Hall.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
for about
cool.
20 minutes. For about 20 minutes out on the ice. He was. Well, that Penticton team I told you about here, he used to play for them.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, and I was playing for Summerland, and he came up, and he was just, they were playing next. They were playing our Summerland team, Penticton. And he came out and just wanted to skate around, and we were skating around with him. And
Yeah,
pass pucks.
Kirky in the chat is agreeing with you. He says that's correct.
What's correct? The Brett Hall
What
comparison?
Lance is saying about that he played for Penticton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They said
They were
Chaos
the Panthers
Graphics in
back
the
then.
chat wants to know who was Austin Matthews' player comparison.
Don't remember. We don't have that on our channel, so.
Did you see it, Jason?
No, I didn't see it. I'm also
I thought they were
prepared.
saying, and he was like Connor McDavid, wasn't he?
I'm very prepared right now.
Well, that's well, we're all in that same boat.
Well, we just decided to do this like a couple hours ago. I was like, hey, I got a Friday night open. Let's do the draft. I didn't even know the draft was tonight until 9
Until
o'clock
this morning. He was like, the draft is tonight?
Yeah, I was like, what?
Oh, man, I watch this every year. This and free agency. When I'm working, I even take the day off of work to watch free agency. Jeez.
That's what we used to do for football. Remember, dude, Jason, we would stay up till like midnight just to see who was going to get signed at midnight.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's definitely a great pick for Winnipeg.
Yeah, well, Lane was saying he told the media he was the best prospect in the draft.
Yeah, I seen that. Well, good for him. What's he supposed to say?
Yeah, I suck.
Yeah. He got his hair. He had long hair before.
I won't doubt a Finnish player at all, man. They're tough too. They're skilled and tough, man.
Yeah, they really are. Now, Columbus is on the clock. This is going to be interesting because there's been rumors that they wanted to move this pick.
Yeah, I was reading all this morning that Columbus may be trying to move out of 3. Because I think after Lane and Matthews, they're kind of like, well, maybe we
what's
can.
Left?
Yeah, maybe we can turn this pick into more assets instead of 1. We can get maybe an established guy and another really good pick or something, you know.
I think all the teams from 3 to about 7 are probably in that same boat.
Well,
Exactly.
Maybe somebody will jump up.
Hartnell because he wants out.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And he's got a no trade, so maybe they package him in with this pick. I don't know.
Well, he's got a no movement.
Oh, he has a no movement.
Yeah, no movement's even better for a player. That means he can't be sent down either. They can't do anything with him. He's there.
That's what I'm thinking. That's who's going next, Kirky. But I'm not sure if the pick's going to get moved or not.
Who's that?
The
who's he
guy with
taking?
the really awful last name to try to
Yeah, I
pronounce.
was going to say, how the hell you pronounce that?
We're from Finland.
Jordan Narvi? Oh, my God. I obviously butchered that guy's name. Sorry, dude. But, man.
It's the right winger from Finland.
Yeah.
I would just call him Pooley.
Yeah.
Pooley.
Yeah,
Jesse,
Tony, the lane goes to the Jets.
Jesse Puljujärvi?
Yeah,
Is
something
that
like
good enough?
that.
Okay, we'll stick with that.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, right winger.
Sorry for butchering your name, dude.
We all butchered it. Yeah.
I was going to say he's probably used to it with a name like that.
Well,
Yeah.
that's where he comes from. That's probably it could be a common name like Smith.
It's Smith. Yeah, that's what I was getting ready
He
to
was just going to
say.
say.
Yeah, that name is like Smith, Jones, Hill, Williams. Like in the U.S., there are common names,
You'll get a kick out of this, Lance. Before we came on, me and Jason were talking, and he goes, I'm going to follow every person on Twitter that does like the NHL stuff except one guy.
Who's that? One guy.
I don't know if you know him. He has his a website for a lot of hockey stuff. His last name is Eklund.
No, that's just the name he goes by. That's not his name at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's an asshat. I can't stand the guy. He just throws false rumors out there to get hits on his website.
Oh, those types, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, Jason, Kirky in the chat said you actually were pretty close to saying his last name.
I'll take
pick
it.
is in. The guys are walking up on stage.
Yeah, the pick's in. We're just waiting to see what's going on, everybody. That's the only thing I don't like about the NHL is it takes like 10 years to actually say the pick.
Oh, there's John Davidson. I met him. I went to his hockey camp.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Him and Don Murdoch. I don't know if anybody knows of him. And Bob Murdoch. Bob Murdoch and Don Murdoch. He's a pretty nice guy.
Can you guys hear me chewing?
No.
Okay, good. I'm eating a little popcorn while we're...
Oh, it's like, come on, just make your pick, buddy. Jesus.
I know.
Like, whatever. He's saying something about somebody that died, but...
I'm assuming the way he's made it sound like the person passed away today.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I don't know. I couldn't understand him, but I thought that's what he said. That their owner passed away.
Columbus's owner passed away?
That's what I understood.
Oh, I didn't hear anything about it today, so maybe it happened.
I think it might have been the wife of the owner.
I think she passed away recently.
I'm not 100% sure on what's going on.
Ooh.
Ah! Jesus.
That's a different one.
I think that was the guy that
Luc
I was hoping for, maybe.
Is it Dubois? How you pronounce it?
Pierre-Luc Dubois.
Oh, Pierre-Luc Dubois, that was mocked at number 5, goes to the Blue Jackets at 3.
Yeah, Darren Dreger just tweets, Dubois goes third to CBJ. Wow.
That's a different one.
His comparison is Jamie Benn. Ooh, he lives up to that.
That's a hell of a comparison to Jamie Benn.
Yeah.
The mock I'm looking at says he's 6'3", 202, has the puck skill and drive to be a top-line forward, quality stick handler.
Well, that's Ben right there they're showing. Here's the kid right here.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Bam, he does have a nasty shot, man. Top shelf right there. Hey, I like his suit too.
Yeah, he's looking good.
I like the colors.
Man, I was just gonna say, what an ugly goddamn suit.
I like the colors. What do you think, Candace? She's listening to some podcast on her thing. She can't hear me. I said I like the kid's suit, the gray pants with like the pink and the pink tie. I like pink, dude. I'll wear pink. I'm a man who wears pink. I don't care. Pink like dress shirts and stuff.
Gray and pink, it's a good color combo.
Yeah.
Pink and peach. I
Just
wear
not
pink.
for me.
I guess that's a shocker to people.
Hey, if somebody wants to... Sorry, go ahead.
It says, graphics in the chat says that Dubois is a complete beast. He has a body that could ruin anybody.
Okay.
I
They
guess
look
he's a
like
big
it.
Dude.
Yeah, it looked like it, man. He looked like a strong kid. He looked like he had a wicked shot on him.
He's 6'3", 202.
202? I thought he was like 215.
That's what this mock is saying.
Yeah, he probably weighed in since, and he went up about a good 10, 15 pounds because...
And they're all still kids, so they're obviously going to get some more weight on them.
Oh, yeah.
So...
Yeah, like one of the guys just said in the chat, does this mean the Finnish guy goes to Edmonton now?
Who? What's his name? Joey?
Yeah, I'm not even trying.
I knew you were avoiding that.
Oh, God. Should I give it another try?
Yeah, you're the only one that could get it half decent.
Okay, let's see. Let me find it again. Jesse Pujujarvi. Jujarvi.
Hey, Aaron says in the chat now, you would like this, Lance. He says maybe this means the Canucks will get a winger.
Yeah. We need definitely forwards. We need everything now.
Matthew Tkachuk, if he's still there.
Yeah.
Matthew Tkachuk, left wing.
Like I'm saying, I hope they trade down and try to get Tyler Joss somewhere at around 10 or 11 if he's still there. But that's always a risk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because they're not going to draft him at 5. I can't see it.
They're going to take the Finnish kid. Tkachuk's going next, and you're going to get stuck with the name that you can't pronounce.
That'll be my new shirt.
Yeah.
I'll have to put a question mark at the end of his name.
There you go.
I have Jesse Poo. That's what you can call him. Jesse Poo.
Oh, God. It can't be as bad as last night, Lance. The one guy that Philly's basketball team took, he had the crazy name, and we're like, we're just going to call him TLC.
Yeah, that was his 3 initials, TLC. I said, we'll just call him Tender Love and Care.
Since nothing's happening, I watched that draft last night. I think Phoenix kicked butt.
Yeah, this Aaron Wright in the chat says he called PLD was number 5 for sure. The one that just went number 3.
Yeah. I saw, like, every mock had him going to Vancouver. And,
yeah.
I mean...
I looked at it like 4 or 5 different ones.
Well, there's a reason why Columbus sucks all the time, but this might be it right here. Maybe I'm not saying the PLD kid's bad. I'm saying maybe there was more talent to be taken at 3 than he has. You know what I mean? Like, the Finnish kid or maybe Tkachuk. I like Matthew Tkachuk. I mean, he definitely has the blood in him. Keith Tkachuk was awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe Vancouver ends up with him, Lance.
Oh, I didn't know that was Keith Tkachuk's son. I guess how many people got that last name, I guess. But
yeah. Also, the other guy that I like too is Nylander's son, Alex Nylander. He's another. His father, had a good NHL career, so he's got the blood in him.
Well, definitely, if the kid's dad's a hockey player, he's been playing hockey since he was 3. So you learn a lot, because here in Canada, you basically learn to skate when you're 3, 4.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Hey, I was
it's
by the way.
It's just something to do, right? It's cheap.
Yeah.
Pair of skates and ice, right?
Yeah. I was right earlier about Edmonton. It was 4 out of 6 years they had the 1.
Okay. That's crazy when you think about it.
Yeah. The pick is in.
Yeah. They didn't take long.
The pick is in, everyone. We're just waiting for the announcement.
It's probably the Finnish kid. Vancouver might trade out of the pick, man. You never know.
I'm hoping they do, but like you said, there's not really no buyers, right? So
yeah,
they almost
it's kind of like usually with these drafts, unless it's a really deep one, that once you're past the top 2 guys, no one's going to really overpay to get up there.
Yeah, Bob McKenzie said it's a no-brainer for Edmonton right now with the Finnish kid, the Pujujarvi kid, or however you pronounce it. So that would
Bob McKenzie is pretty dead on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, him and Dreger are.
They're the best.
He's our Canada hockey god wizard guy. He's always right.
I thought Don Cherry was your hockey wizard.
Well, no, he's our god, but he ain't no damn wizard. 'Cause he ain't too damn right.
I'm not a fan of that guy.
Don Cherry, yeah, the love him or you hate him.
There goes Jesse Pulvajari, number 4.
I think you just added an extra V in there.
Plus, that's how they pronounced it on there.
Oh, was it? Wow.
That's why I said it.
Edmonton did not need right wingers. They did not need that, but
They're saying he's a powerful skater.
They got a
right-handed shot, huh?
Who are they comparing him to?
They'll show you on the next flip when
okay.
our thing comes up. It'll have his player comparison on the right side. I thought in like facial wise and looks, he looks a lot like a young Olli Jokinen.
Yeah.
Facial, not skill wise, not his game, because he's. Oh, Timo Solani is who they're saying he looks like. Wow.
To Timo Solani.
Oh no, that's most goals. Never mind. That's just a stat comparison. Yeah, that's just a stat comparison between him and Yari Curry and everything.
Well, I guess they had to take him. He was there.
Pierre LeBrun just tweeted Oilers with the gift of this kid, and you wonder how long Ryan Nugent-Hopkins remains an Oiler now.
Wow.
So there you go.
Yeah, Aaron, they took Puljujärvi, the winger, at for Edmonton.
Because you know damn well they're not trading Taylor Hall.
Not to cut you off, is saying this kid, who I'm butchering his name, is like Ovechkin, but he's lighter.
Okay. So on Ovechkin, it's not as strong then? A less aggressive physical Ovechkin?
That's what I'm assuming.
Hey, I have an Oilers jersey hanging over my TV right now. It's a Gretzky captain throwback jersey. The one the kid's putting on right now, it's identical. I'm a Flyers fan, but everybody loves Gretzky.
Of course.
I love Edmonton Gretzky, not Kings Gretzky or Rangers Gretzky.
Especially Rangers Gretzky.
Well, he wasn't Gretzky when he played for the Rangers.
All right, I found a stream here. I think I'm on the same channel as you guys now.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's NBCSN is our channel.
Yeah, I don't get nothing like that close up here, but if you want to find it on the internet, you'll find it.
Yeah,
they're just going to an ad right now. They're just going to an ad.
Yeah, KFC ad with a kid sitting in bed dreaming of chicken or some shit.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're right on board then.
All right, your team is on the clock, Lance.
Oh, man.
Matthew Tkachuk.
I don't know. If I was picking, I think I would actually take that Tyler Jost. I've seen him play. Yeah, oh, my God. This kid's going to be amazing. He's so underrated. And he's a kid that went from, not even anywhere in the top 100 to going to the top 10 in 1 year. And, that's a big jump. But too soon? I think so.
I think you're drafting with your heart.
No, I'm trying to draft with my head here. If I could be the GM and I would trade down to maybe 10 or 11 to get him, but nobody's going to take that.
Yeah.
So obviously, if you want him, you better take him now because you ain't going to get him. But that Tkachuk kid you're talking about, yeah.
Doesn't sound so bad.
Yeah, I think I would have to probably grab him because, like you guys were saying before, that Tyler Jost, he's not that. Well, he's almost 6 foot. That's big, but in hockey, that's not big. Especially if you want to be a power forward.
Absolutely.
I just hope they don't go off the boards and take somebody weird or.
Yeah.
You never know with the Canucks.
It shows you how much they care about the Canucks draft pick. They went to commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. Man, this kid that they have Calgary taken, Logan Brown, he's huge.
Hey, I actually have a question to the guys that are in the chat. Throw out where you guys are from.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Right in the chat where all you guys are from.
Yeah, where you're from, who your team is, all that good stuff.
All right, Graphics wants to know, what do you think's going to happen? Think would happen to Stammer? I'm assuming he means Stamkos.
I personally kind of think Montreal might make a big play for him. They always want scoring. I I guess he would fit in up there. A lot of people say Toronto and stuff. I think he should stay in Tampa Bay. They have a good team down there. Any money he makes, any contract he gets is going to be tax-free because there's no income tax in Florida. So he's going to make more money in Florida than anywhere else in Canada or in the United States.
You get taxed to death in Canada. They're going to take half your money.
Yeah, it's like 24%, isn't it?
No. But if he's making that much money, I wouldn't doubt they take 55%.
Ooh. Wow. Well, in Florida, they don't take anything. So
yeah,
your pick is in.
And plus, it's Canadian money too.
Yeah. All right. Well, two of the people in here say they're from Finland, Jason.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's why they were so excited over the Finland boys.
That's awesome.
But that's cool.
Yeah. Kimmo Timonen, my favorite player from Finland.
Yeah, I love Kimmo. I was so happy when he won the cup.
Yeah.
I wish it would out on top.
All right, here we go. The guys are walking up for me.
Yep, same here.
I wish it would have been in Philadelphia, but
yeah.
No.
All right, let's take. Here's my pick. Jesus Christ, come on, take that to Chuck, kid.
I know, it's like, can you hurry up, please?
Here we go.
Vancouver Canucks decide to redraft Ty Domi, 55 years old.
Pick up his son.
Oh.
I think Stamkos might go to Buffalo, actually. That's what I'm thinking.
Oli Ulevi going to Vancouver.
Defenseman. With the same hairdo.
Oh, my
6'2", 185.
We do not need defensemen. What the fuck? Of course, they don't get nothing I want. Oh, well, I will.
It says here that on this mock that he's been compared to Oliver
Ekman-Larsson?
Yes.
Yeah, he's good, man.
Yeah, but we don't need defense. Jeez, oh, well. There's a reason we were this low last year. We couldn't score freaking goals.
Yeah.
We didn't have a problem. You know, when you lose 1-0, your defense ain't too bad.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 3 Finnish guys in the top 5.
Oh, that is pretty. Well, Finnish guys are always good, and Canucks love their.
Yeah, I bet that's exciting for you guys over there.
Canucks always like the foreign guys, Sweden, Finland. You know, they picked up some great guys over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'll give the kid a chance. Obviously, I got to. Not what I would have done, but then again, I'm not the general manager of the Vancouver Canucks.
All right, now Calgary's on the clock.
Unless the Canucks are trying to trade up to get.
Now,
maybe
Calgary's
Tyler.
been another team that's been in a lot of trade rumors.
Goalies, yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah,
Bishop,
yeah,
Elliott.
Yep. There's a 3 I heard earlier today, about an hour ago, 2 hours ago.
Calgary's always had problems with goalies for the last few years. They just goalie by committee, and none of them worked.
Yeah, they really haven't.
Back to commercial.
What was the really good goalie they had in Calgary in the early 2000s, and they never really had anyone good after that?
Yeah, he was a Finnish, maybe? Oh, Swedish? Somebody in the chat will know.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank, but I remember.
I know who you're talking about, and he would save 50 shots a game, and they'd lose 1-0 or 2-0, and yeah.
Oh well.
I want to.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I want to see Kachuk go right here. I want to see him playing with Johnny Hockey.
That'd
2
be
kids
fun.
I like. Yeah, Gaudreau being our local kid here from South Jersey, and then him playing with another kid that I like, Keith's son.
Yeah. The mock I'm reading has him taking Logan Brown.
I think that's that huge kid, isn't it? 6'6"
the
center
from Windsor.
That's way too early. He's a mid first round pick, 15 or so, I think.
This is where we might be able to see a trade.
Yeah.
Calgary.
I don't think
But-
so. I think Calgary's going offense here, dude. Kachuk fell
Yeah,
back to him,
that
in my
Kachuk's
opinion.
there. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they want
crazy.
him with Gaudreau.
There's a guy that went to superstar almost instantly. That Goudreau kid.
Yeah.
I picked him up in a fantasy hockey league. I just had no idea who he was, and kicked butt for me. By my comparison, they were saying, Johnny Football, Johnny Hockey. And I go, well, he's Johnny Hockey. He's got to be good.
Can't be any worse than Johnny Football.
I came in second, so obviously I didn't win, but
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
yeah.
And like you said, Jason, they're really not that excited for Calgary either since they went to commercial.
Yeah, I think they can't go to commercial real early because they want all that stuff. So they go like now and they get their commercial time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm sure I turned off my Canadian channel on my TV because I'm watching the stream now. But I'm sure they're not commercial on my channel, my Canadian channel.
Yeah, nah, they try to get as many commercials as they can down here, dude.
Well, of course. Well, that's TV. Of course, you got to do that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they come back and they already made the pick? What's going on? Oh, no, the replays.
That was the kids from earlier.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? They really don't like Calgary.
Yeah, that'd be kind of screwed up.
Well, who does? I'm kidding, by the way. This guy's here.
They're here. They're talking about
we're waiting for him to come up.
Finished players drafted.
I gotta look strong.
The thing about Finland, too, I'm not exactly sure the population, but I'm sure they don't have that many. So that's a pretty good percentage of players to population,
And guys that usually come into the NHL from Finland have been really good players.
Well, Finland's known for two things: hockey players and hot women.
Plus, I think the kids can start playing pro when they're like fucking 13 years old or something.
Wow.
I'm not 100% sure on that at all, but I'm sure, if you're good enough, you can play. Where in Canada or the NHL and stuff, they got more strict rules.
Right.
Just because they want to limit you. They don't want, they want to harness you, keep you held back so.
Here we go.
Yeah. Oh, thank everybody. So have they even drafted a Canadian player yet?
No.
I thought a Canadian went off the board already. One of them.
Maybe.
Good. Tell you how much of the world is catching up to Canada in hockey right here. The young kids being drafted.
There he goes, Matthew Tkachuk.
Yep.
Goes to Calgary at number 6.
That's cool. Get to see him play with Johnny Gaudreau. That's awesome.
Yeah, not only do I not get him for the Canucks, but he goes to one of my rivals.
There you go. Well, you got the defenseman to shut him down with.
They said he's known as a fiery power forward, known for rising up in big games.
Yeah, just like his dad.
Yeah, he's got his dad's genes. His dad was he was one of those players.
I wasn't sure about that.
He did. He's not Canadian. He's French Canadian. That don't count. Nah, I'm joking. 100% joking. Tkachuk, his dad was one of those. I wouldn't call it a dirty player or grinder type guy that also could score and fight and assist.
He was an agitator.
He did everything. You need that in there. If he can score and assist
him to
and
anyone?
His dad.
Oh, did they?
That's his comparison, dude. His dad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, guys. I'll be back in about a minute.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's a rumor, Jason, I'm reading on this Twitter feed called the Hockey Press.
Yeah.
It says the Flyers are looking to move up in the draft.
I'll believe it when I see it. Hextall giving up anything would be a shock, dude. Like I was saying earlier about that Sanheim rumor to my friend, I said, why would you knock a beam down in the house you're building?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Flyers are building something. Why would you take a piece out of that, out of your plan like that?
Look at the hat.
Oh, he's dabbing. Get out of here. His player comparable is Rob Gronkowski? What?
Really?
I think they're making a joke.
I was about to say, I was like, okay.
Can you hear anything coming out of my mic when I'm quiet?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
Okay. Because Candace is sitting here next to me listening to a podcast on her headphones, and it's loud as could be.
Yeah, no, I can't hear a thing.
Yeah, I can hear it.
All right, I'm back.
I always
Did you guys
enjoy
hear me?
doing these live drafts. They're always fun.
Oh, absolutely.
Can you guys hear me?
Arizona is...
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, sorry
clock.
guys. I just had to go take a piss. I didn't think you guys wanted to hear me pissing as I'm
Nah,
What, traffic?
no thanks.
Really, what?
What?
No, he said really in the chat, and I'm like, really what?
Oh, Gronkowski.
Oh,
What?
about Gronk. Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Yeah, I think they just threw that joke up there. I think he's a fan. Yeah, and Kachuk is not Canadian. He's American, by the way.
Yeah, he really isn't.
Yeah, he played hockey in Canada for London in the London, Ontario team, I believe it was. But he's from the London Knights. He's American though. Keith Kachuk played for the U.S. national team.
Yeah, Kachuk's American, so.
Yeah.
They're saying
Wow, another American gone.
PLD Dubois is Canadian.
Yeah, he's the Canadian that went.
So this guy's going to be catching touchdowns in the end zone, I guess.
Apparently. Now we're just waiting on Arizona because it says their pick is already in.
Okay.
My next big thing is to see where that Tyler Josh guy goes.
Oh, what the hell? My iPad's trying to put an update on while I'm in the middle of researching stuff.
Oh, man. Can't be having that.
That guy looks like Kane.
Yeah, he kind of does.
That's his dad. That's Keith Kachuk.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah, he put on some weight,
That's
dude.
funny.
You're going to choke slam the GM.
Man, what are you doing to my boy?
He's got to get the voice box out.
Yeah,
Draft.
there you go.
Draft Matthew.
I see on your guys' TV, you guys got the Bob McKenzie's best available stuff constantly going there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you Bob McKenzie got a good chunk of cash to be on your American.
Yeah, this is basically his big thing he does every year.
No, our TSN is like partially owned by our company here.
Yeah, but it's not on TSN. It's on. Oh, I see. Okay, so since it's not on TSN, he's on here. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not on Sportsnet. It's not on TSN.
Our Sportsnet, yeah. Like Comcast owns like half of the world now.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why he's on here. He's already on contract with.
Yeah, they're like partners, so he'll be on here for the major. That's like how it is, I guess. I don't know.
Now, in the chat, they're saying they think that Edmonton is going to trade Nugent Hopkins.
Yeah, that's like the word right now. They're saying Edmonton wants Shattenkirk from St. Louis. I know that. St. Louis wants Taylor Hall, which isn't going to happen. And Edmonton wants to give him Nugent Hopkins instead. So that's
that might be a deal because nobody wants the Zakopov or whatever.
Yeah, Yakupov. Yeah,
Yakupov, and they're not giving up Taylor Hall. He's their bread and butter. So
Yeah, he's
they're
their future.
They'll have to meet in the middle then with Nugent Hopkins. I think that'd be good for Nugent Hopkins. He's just kind of
I think a
stymied
change of
there.
scenery will do him good.
I think it would help Yakupov too.
Yeah.
But he's just so
bad when you're trying to just get a third-round pick for a kid with that kind of talent.
And nobody wants that, I guess.
He's going to be back in the KHL in a couple years. Yakupov.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're just waiting on Arizona to announce their pick. It feels weird to say Arizona now.
Yeah, because they were Phoenix for the longest. I think we were calling them Phoenix, or I was a few minutes ago.
It's been about 4 years.
Clayton Keller goes to Arizona.
Another American. Holy.
And he's mocked, in this mock I'm looking at 11.
Reaching.
Wow, he's really small.
I think his mom's a midget.
He's 5'10", 165.
I swear that woman behind him was a little person.
Wow.
Yeah. Huh.
This is what it says about him. He's skilled, fast, smart, clever. And NHL scouts gush about his ability, and no one seems to care that he's small.
They compare him to Patrick Kane.
Wow.
Well, cab drivers in Phoenix better look out. I was going to say women, but
that's a little under the belt.
Yeah, I didn't want to go there.
Cab driver seems fair.
Well, that was an alleged thing, that sexual assault the woman. He definitely beat the cab driver up.
Yeah, there we go. We're going to have to find a soundboard for that, allegedly.
Breaking news. The Calgary Flames have acquired a goalie.
Okay, go ahead.
They're working on figuring out who it is right now, though. So,
all right, Calgary has made a trade for a goalie, but the official deal has not come out yet.
Brian Elliott from St. Louis is who it is.
Well, there you go. Calgary.
Now, go ahead. Sorry. No, go ahead, Mike.
I was going to say Calgary trades for Brian Elliott from St. Louis.
So they got their third choice. So obviously they wanted Fleury first.
That deal becomes available, I'll put it in the chat because they asked me to put it in the chat so they can read it.
Okay.
Well, we don't know what the deal is yet either. We just know he's gone.
Yeah, we're just waiting to find out.
It makes sense to St. Louis with Jake Allen. That's their number one for sure now. Elliott had to move, so.
Yeah, hard to have two number one goalies.
Yeah, you can't pay them with the salary cap the way it is now. You just can't pay two guys like that. That's why I think Pittsburgh, Fleury might be on the move tonight.
Now the Sabres are on the clock.
Also, remember, Pittsburgh might want to get back into the first round. They don't have a first-round pick because of the Kessel trade.
Yeah, I've read rumors that the Blackhawks might be trying to move up too. I agree with you, graphics, but maybe they wanted too much for Ben Bishop. He's saying they should have tried to go and get Ben Bishop, Calgary.
Yeah, I think they tried hard on him, is what I just read, but I think maybe Elliott cost them less. And
wow, it's Ben Bishop over Elliott. You're obviously going to get more for Ben Bishop. He's proven that he's going to be a great goalie and for many years to come, right?
Yeah, he's a huge goalie too.
So what pick are we on? How many?
We're at number 8.
Yeah, we're up to number 8. Buffalo.
Number 8 and only one Canadian. How about that, eh?
The home team.
Yeah, we have the home team drafting now.
Yep.
So that should be fun. And he looks really tiny.
Wow, he's the lady's bigger than him.
Yeah.
It's interviewing. But hey, there's been some really great small players like Third Fleury or well, not many, but there's a few.
Yeah, Danny Briere's one.
You know, hockey's one of those sports you need to be bigger because there's so much body contact. That's it's not like soccer or baseball or even basketball. It's not that much, still contact, but not like this.
If he's elusive enough, though, he'll
if you're fast, like Gretzky, when you're fast enough to never get hit,
it doesn't matter. Yeah,
but Gretzky always had Dave Semenko out there in case somebody even came close to Gretzky. He'd come over there and punch his lights out.
That's true.
Yeah.
Kind of like what happened back in the day with the Broad Street Bullies, where Bobby Clark could basically do what he wanted because he had his guys that would beat the snot out of anybody.
Well, Clark would beat the snot out of you too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Clark wouldn't. He dropped the gloves too.
Yeah. Clark would beat the shit out of you too. That whole team would beat the shit out of you. There was not a guy on that team that wasn't a fighter. I love that, Lance. If you ever get the chance, if you haven't seen it, HBO did a documentary on them, the Broad Street Bullies, and it's like fantastic. How the NHL rule book was changed after that team and everything. Like, I like Bill Clement's comment in it, his quote in it. He said, "We go to their town, we drink all their beer, and then we whoop their ass."
yeah, like Vikings.
Yep.
The pick is in. We're just waiting for them to come up to the podium.
Guy doesn't look happy. Maybe they
Yeah,
didn't take his
who
guy.
they're gonna take here.
Apparently not that one guy's one.
The mock I'm looking at has them taking a guy named Mikhail Sergeyov.
What?
I know, I butchered that.
What?
A defenseman from the Windsor OHL.
Okay, Ontario again. Well, if it's the OHL, it's obviously Ontario because it's the Ontario Hockey League.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't mean he's Canadian though, because they have
a lot of them guys come over.
Oh, that's a great league. That's a great kids league, man. That's where that you put your stock rises there. You have a good year there, and you go.
Well, that's the three major leagues we have up here. We got the OHL, which is Ontario. We got the KMHL, which is the Quebec Junior League, and then we have the Western Hockey League, which is BC, Alberta, and the rest.
What about the QMJHL, the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League?
Yeah, they're in there too. They're all like 1, 2, 3, and then at the end of the year they have a final, and the winner from each of them and the host team all play in a big tournament to decide the winner.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
And it's a 1-game tournament. I mean, there's no these 7-game series.
It's like single elimination.
Yeah. Well, they have a round robin. And then whoever's first goes to the finals, and then who's second and 3 play each other to go to the finals. So, lose one. Yeah, lose one game and you're done.
Pierre LeBrun just tweeted that it is Brian Elliott going to Calgary. They're waiting for the details.
Damn, Calgary's just getting better.
Yeah. Number 35, the second round pick is all they gave for him.
That's a good deal.
Yep.
For both, actually.
Who is the kid that just was taken? I missed it.
Nylander, Michael Nylander's son, Alexander Nylander.
Alexander Nylander goes number 8 to Buffalo.
Another good forward for them to go with O'Reilly and Eichel.
It says here that has a dynamic presence that shows up in big games, and when the game is on the line, he can break open a game with a dazzling play.
So he's his dad, basically. Let's watch him here. Right-handed shot again. Right-handed shots are like going huge in this draft, I guess.
Nice move.
Oh, he opened up that goalie there and went top. That was nasty. He embarrassed that kid. I forgot they have Sam Reinhart, too, who they took 2 years ago in Philly at that draft, the one I was at.
Yes.
What do you guys think? Montreal going to deal Subban tonight? You think he's on his way out of Montreal?
He's going to be gone before July 1st. That's when his no trade contract kicks in.
Okay.
So he'll be gone before July 1st. He's going somewhere. He's got to. Tonight, who knows? But I'm pretty sure he's out of there.
Yeah.
Graphics, that's the what the trade is for Brian Elliott.
It's just Elliott for the number 35 pick in this draft. That's it. Straight up.
I think Calgary got a deal.
Yeah, that's a good deal. Now we're up to the Canadians at number 9.
Because there's no way they're going to get a goalie like Brian Elliott at 35.
Yeah,
even if he was an awesome goalie.
Yeah, Elliott has 1 year at $2.5 million left on his contract, by the way.
I agree, Graphics. He said that's a great pickup for Calgary.
Yeah.
Well, I 100% agree. Elliott's a number 1. It's just Jake Allen's a cheaper, younger number 1. That's the only reason St. Louis has sent Elliott packing.
Yeah.
And obviously Calgary traded for him. They're going to re-sign him.
Yeah, he'll probably get about a 3 more extra years, a 4-year total deal here.
They're not going to trade him for a 1-year contract.
No,
no.
Pick like that. So they're obviously got a trade and sign deal going. So obviously a goalie's a very important player on your team.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little. The Blues now have $13.695 million in cap space after the Elliott trade.
Wow. So they got a little money to play with.
I'm the numbers guy, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll find out all the figures and everything for you guys. Well, I love that stuff. You know how I am, dude.
I know.
I'm like crunching the numbers on caps all day, like during the season.
It's true, Lance. He'll send me like a message out of nowhere about that shit.
It's a good thing we don't have a salary cap in my fantasy football league, man. I'd be way over it.
Yeah, that's the trade. It's the 35th overall pick tonight. Well, I think that actually it's tomorrow because they only do one round.
Yeah, there's
tonight.
only 1 through 30 tonight.
32.
Or that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, so that pick's tomorrow, but it's in this year's draft. It's the second round, 3 picks into the second round, so.
That's a good pick for Calgary. I hate to say it because, I hate Calgary because, they're my rival. But that's a good pickup for them.
Yeah,
big time.
Montreal on the clock now. Let's see who they go for.
That's right. I forgot that the Sabres took Nylander, and his brother plays for the Leafs.
Ooh. Yeah, and his dad was the Islanders, right? And the Rangers and Michael Nylander.
This is the funny thing that's kind of weird. They both went 8th overall, both brothers.
Hey, so they're about equal talent then.
All right, Graphics in the chat wants to know if we follow. Yeah, you beat me to it, Lance. If you follow the NFL, and if so, what are your guys' favorite teams? His is definitely the Giants.
Whose is the Giants? Graphics?
Yes.
Oh well, you're not our friend.
No, mine either.
Oh,
but we can all get along.
Yeah, myself and Jason are Eagles fans, and Lance is a Cowboys fan.
Yeah. To the guys because they said they're from Finland, right?
Yeah.
We live. Me and Joey live about 45 minutes from Philadelphia.
So that's why.
Yeah, we're right next to Philadelphia. Lance just opened up a beer.
Yeah.
How do you know it was me? It could have been Joey.
No, he doesn't drink canned stuff, do you?
Nope.
Oh, I'm on to him.
I'm a Cowboy fan. I've been for about 20 years, but that's
fine.
Yeah, it's just, I picked them a long time ago, and I'm never going to change. Right?
Yeah, we understand. They won the Super Bowl, and you've been a fan since.
Yeah. Graphics, just so you know, when football season rolls around, it's probably going to be on Mondays, I'm going to say. We're going to do a live show of breakdowns of the college football week and the NFL weeks.
Yeah. Something else to throw in there. If the Flames re-sign Brian Elliott, a third-round pick also goes to St. Louis from Calgary. And next, in a 2018's draft, a third-round pick would go from St. Louis, from Calgary to St. Louis if Elliott is re-signed.
Okay.
Wow, St. Louis really covering their bases, aren't they, on that one?
Here we go.
Yeah. All right. Let's see who we got.
So obviously the third-round pick's going to St. Louis.
Yeah, I believe so.
It's
here he is.
Sergachev.
Yeah, Mikhail Sergachev.
And that's how you say it.
The only way the
Wow, you're dedicated. Not to cut you off, Lance. He said it's 3:16 in the morning in Finland.
Wow.
Oh, crap. Sun's probably coming up.
Thanks for hanging with us.
Yeah, it's only 5 p.m., 5:17 p.m. for me.
It's 8:17
8:18 here.
Yeah, we're 8 p.m. here, so. Hey, are they wrestling fans?
Oh yeah, are you guys, any of you guys wrestling fans?
Wrestle, that's fake.
I'm trying to see his comparison.
They're like, what the hell is wrestling?
Oh my God, CS Graphics says it's 6:17. I hope he just woke up and not staying out.
Did you just wake
Jesus.
up, Graphics? That's crazy.
They love them some hockey. Shit,
yeah,
I do
they
too.
do.
I'm not saying anything. I love hockey.
Hockey to me is my second favorite sport.
Yeah.
Oh, he's 7.
Oh, he meant 6:17 p.m.
Oh, okay, he's okay. He's in the
I
mountain.
was about to say, damn, dude.
He's in the mountain time zone.
No, I think they're. Wait, where's he from?
Yeah, where are you from, Graphics?
It's funny, when I lived in Edmonton, it was an hour ahead than BC, and I get my buddy phone me up. He's all drunk, and he goes, "Hey, you watching the Canucks game?" And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, what's the score?" And I go, "Well, it hasn't started." And he goes, "Well, aren't you an hour ahead?"
Oh,
And I'm
God.
like, "Yeah, but live TV doesn't fast forward in the future."
We don't pause. They don't pause time.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Did he
funny.
answer you where he's from, the guy?
Where's this guy from, Lance?
Because it's
China,
possible.
Saskatchewan. He must be out of Saskatchewan.
Graphics is from Regina, Saskatchewan.
Oh,
Regina.
Regina rhymes with fun.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they say? Deadpool says it.
Oh, he's
Regina.
out on the plains. He's out in the plains of central Canada.
And that's why Regina
out
rhymes
there.
with fun.
Oh, they're announcing the Elliott trade.
And you butchered his town name. It's not Regina, dude. It's Regina.
My apologies, Graphics.
Like vagina, but with a re.
You damn Americans.
So what was the actual trade? They get a conditional third?
Hey, listen, I'll tell you it again. Ready?
Good.
St. Louis gets number 35 in this year's draft, second round pick.
Got that.
If Elliott signs in Calgary, they also get a conditional, which the condition is the signing, third round pick in 2018.
Oh, okay. I got it now.
There you go. If I repeat it one more time, I'm leaving.
You're going to come and kick my ass.
Oh, yeah, you're right around the corner from me. I forgot. I could literally be at his house in 5 minutes. You hear me kick his door down in 5 minutes.
That's true, Lance.
That's funny. So obviously Calgary picked him up to re-sign him. So
Yeah.
that trade's obviously going over.
Yeah, I believe so. I don't think you would give up a second if you didn't think you could actually re-sign him, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. What's the point?
Colorado's on the clock now.
Well, they probably already talked to his agent, and there was, maybe that's why they didn't want Bishop. Maybe Bishop said, I'm not interested in a new deal. That might, could possibly be it. Because you're allowed to talk to him if you're going to work out.
Well, it depends on what Bishop's deal is, though, right? I don't know how long he signed with Tampa Bay. Well, get the stats guy going on that
I got it. Let me get Bishop's contract up for you real quick. It might take me a second. My iPad's being a little slow right now. Probably needs the update. Well, it's like a second-gen iPad as well, so... I'm cheap. I don't put money into something unless I absolutely have to.
My phone's 12 years old. It doesn't take videos. It doesn't text.
Holy cow.
Okay.
It texts, but it cost me a fortune.
This is probably why Bishop wasn't acquired. Bishop has 1 year left on his contract at $5.95 million. So he's making over 2 times more than Elliott is this year.
And obviously, if they're going to re-sign him, he's going to want more than $5 million.
Yeah.
He ain't taking less. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. So that probably played a big part in why Calgary didn't want him. That's
the Calgary deal's sounding better by the second, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way too much money.
Damn Calgary. And it's actually pronounced Calgary.
Is it really?
Yeah, the guy that founded the city, his name was Cal Gary. That's how they pronounce it, Calgary.
Well, that's good to know.
But everybody else in the world calls it Calgary. Calgary, Calgary, except for the Calgarians.
I'm gonna say, Bret Hart even says it, Calgary.
Yeah, he's wrong.
Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Yeah.
You gotta put the dramatic pause in there like Lance Storm.
It's funny when I lived in Edmonton because there's football teams up here, the CFL, and I was up in Edmonton and Calgary. That's the southern town and their team, and everyone's getting along. Then all of a sudden we're in a bar and people are like, "Where are you from?" Edmonton. "Oh, you like the Eskimos." "Where are you from?" Calgary. "Oh, you like the Stampeders." And all of a sudden they want to fight. And they're like, "Who do you like?" "You must like the BC Lions." And I'm like, "No, I like the Cowboys."
Watch that shit. Nobody watches that CFL shit.
Some people do.
All right, here comes the pick.
The guy from Regina is going to hate me. I like Canada. I'm not insulting Canadians or Canada.
Yeah, they got their own team, the Saskatchewan.
There he goes, Lance.
Oh,
Tyson
Lance's
Jost
kid.
to Colorado.
Number 10. That's why I said he was going earlier, remember? And then I said, "Oh, wait, Calgary's at 12 or whatever." Look at the old man there crying. That's all.
Down to the east.
Look at the old man crying. I like that. That's cool when the parents cry and they know they just hit the lottery.
Well, you're familiar with him, Lance, so go ahead. Wow, they compare him to Jonathan Taves.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that can do everything.
A dog on the bone approach.
And
I
he's
like
a
that.
center too, and the Canucks needed a center, but 5'10", 190, but obviously he's gonna get bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's still really young, right?
Well, 18. That's
18. Yeah.
You don't really fill out till you're 22, and then you keep filling, right? The wrong way.
What's the drinking age in Canada?
It's different every province. Here it's 19.
Oh.
In Alberta it's 18. It's
That's interesting.
Yeah, different provinces have different rules. Like our province would be like a state, right?
Can you run down and grab me a couple Ecto Coolers, please? Give me some goddamn Ecto Coolers.
Ecto Coolers. It's like when I was living in Edmonton, Alberta, and you go into the bars, and I mean the minimum age, the drinking age is 18, and you go in there and you'd swear these kids are 12.
No one likes the CFL graphics.
No, even Canadians don't like the CFL. It's horrible, man. The rules are different. 3 downs. The field's as big as a damn airport.
I'd rather have the XFL back.
Oh my God, that's bad.
I would rather watch the XFL than
That's bad.
When the end zone's 35 fucking yards, that's like it's basically. You remember when you used to play football at recess? Everybody running, I'll throw it as far as I can type thing.
Yeah.
And the motion, everybody can be in motion, like running forward.
Yeah, like the AFL.
Like they do an arena ball.
Yeah, like the Arena Football League. Yeah.
It's a totally different sport than the NFL. But obviously, some people like it because they still fill out the stadiums here.
Hey,
to each their own. This old guy's still leaking. Look at him. He looks like Paulie from the Rocky movies looks now.
Well, like I said before, this kid last year, nobody even knew about him. Right? This year, last 2 years, he's just went from
basically like exploded.
A nobody to a superstar.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, good for him. I wish the Canucks would have got him, but obviously, can't get everybody.
Now we're up to our hated rivals, the Devils.
Yeah, one of them. From the state we live in, and we still hate them.
Yeah.
That's how much New Jersey sucks. North Jersey sucks.
Yeah. Honestly, Lance, that's what it is. It's like a line of demarcation. People up north root for the Devils. People down south root for the Flyers.
Dude, New Jersey should be 2 states, honestly. It should be North Jersey and South Jersey. It should be like Carolinas, the Dakotas and everything.
It's 2 different worlds.
Yeah, it's 2 different. The people are totally different, man.
You guys need to do a referendum thing like they just did in the UK there. You guys can vote to leave.
Yeah. We can get rid of that goddamn North Jersey. Get them out of here. Push them into New York State.
Yeah, doesn't everybody hate New Jersey? Isn't that just a running joke? I don't know.
No, well, it's the stupid North Jersey and the Jersey Shore shit that gives us our bad name. South Jersey's awesome. It's mostly all farmland.
Yep.
Well, like I said, I was telling Joey about that documentary I seen about that Camden or someplace in New Jersey that's just
New Jersey.
Okay, yeah, and I watched that and I'm like, oh my god, that place looks like Iraq.
We have a trade. We have a trade coming. Here we go.
Here's a trade, everybody.
Trade alert.
Where's he going? Oh, thought he was going to get a beer. Huh.
So Ottawa and the Devils flip-flopped, and they gave them a extra third for it.
Okay. Ottawa must like picking at 11.
Well, they obviously there's somebody there they want.
Yeah,
they
so I was going to say, there must be somebody they're afraid that the Devils
New Jersey's going to grab, yeah.
Well, that might not be it, though. That it could be someone trying to move down from 13 or 14 to 11 to get the guy Ottawa wants at 12. So Ottawa might have to make a deal with the Devil. Yeah. Maybe the Flyers were trying to... Oh, no, the Flyers wouldn't move up there. Never mind. Thank you. Thank you for the ecto cooler.
Maybe the Canucks should have got that trade to move up to get Tyler's... Oh, wait, he's gone. Tyler Jost.
Hey, that's old school, Jason, the ecto cooler.
Yeah.
What the hell's ecto cooler?
It's high C.
Ghostbusters movie from back in the 80s?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know the ecto stuff.
It's like basically, what was it, like high C?
Yeah, it's just citrus punch juice. That's all it is.
Okay.
High C got a deal with Ghostbusters when Ghostbusters 2 was releasing, and they just sold it. They put the Slimer character on it and sold it. It's really good, though. I like it when you can get it.
Oh, you can't go wrong with high C.
No.
They haven't had that shit up here in 20 years.
Really?
Obviously wasn't a big seller.
By the way you're telling it, yeah.
It's because it's not beer.
That's number 2.
Yeah, well, no, beer's always one here.
What do they have up there, Molson?
Yeah, Molson. Well, we got our own Budweiser up here too, right? So we make our own Budweiser.
Oh, do you?
Well, your American beer is so weak, right?
Some of it. Most of it.
Yeah, that stuff's more potent, right?
A lot of it.
Yeah, but our beer is so goddamn expensive. Like a 15-pack of Budweiser is like $30 up here, right?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so...
It's like 17 down here.
Yeah, you guys half price. Well, they tax us to death up here on everything, right?
That's crazy.
Everything we pay has probably got 30% tax on it somehow, even though they only say there's a tax here and a tax there. Well, they tax on a tax on a tax. You know?
Well, you guys have money up there now, though. Your country.
Yeah, well, I don't mind paying taxes to live up here. It's pretty damn nice.
Yeah, he's in the nice area of BC.
Well, BC, all of it's pretty damn nice. It's just, we got fruit trees and grapes and vineyards and beaches, and you can go.
Jersey has that.
Yeah, you can go skiing one day, and then in the day, and go down and lay on the beach at night, type thing, right? So, although I don't ski.
The pick is in. We're just waiting on them to come up and announce it.
So let's see what their big pick is in to get the trade. Jesus. So they couldn't get him the next pick, but...
Yeah.
And you would think if New Jersey wanted... They knew they wanted that guy, they could have just drafted him.
Okay.
Make a deal later.
Here's something too to throw out there. The pick the Senators sent wasn't their pick; it was an Islanders pick, so it was just an extra pick they had in this year's draft. So they basically just gave up a pick that they had that wasn't theirs. So they're just moving up with the house's money, I guess you would say.
Okay.
It was the Islanders pick that the Senators had.
Oh, that guy got a real Canadian accent.
Who was that?
Logan Brown, the big kid.
Logan Brown goes number 11 to Ottawa.
A couple mocks had the Flyers drafting him at 18.
He's a big dude.
He's 6'6". Yeah. He'll probably put on another 15 to 20 pounds.
Wow. 6'6".
Mark has him at 6'6", 225.
Yeah, what's the comparison on him? Because I saw him, dude. He looks like a monster, man, and he's another American kid,
you're
too.
showing him right now.
He's American.
Wow.
Wicked lister.
He'd be 6'8" out on the ice because you're.
Yeah, that's true.
It's make you an extra 2 inches higher.
Yep.
They're showing him there.
Just gotta say, your American teams for like Olympic teams that are coming up in years to come.
Yeah.
You guys have got some good young kids coming up.
Hey, let me throw this out there as well. I'm glad he's not going to the Devils.
Yeah, really.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, holy cow.
Look how big he is, dude. He's like...
And like you said, he's going to probably put on another 20 pounds.
Yeah, 15 to 20.
So he'll be like 6'6", 250.
Jeez,
That's a big boy.
The freaking giant out there.
Ooh,
You know, like you said, but... Well, what did they say? 220? 2...
Yeah.
Oh, no, there it says... Oh, no, I'm not even looking at the right thing.
Remember, he's also like 18 years old, so he'll probably grow an inch, too.
That's frightening when you think about it.
Yeah, he'll probably end up about 6'7", 240, 245.
Yeah, that's a big dude.
Well, Ottawa obviously wanted this guy, and they went and got him. So, good for them.
The guy that I just saw right there, Julien Gauthier, is the guy that I saw the Flyers taking in a lot of mocks at 18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you...
Jason, you remember this? Graphics just said in the chat, he remembers yesterday when the Raptors selected Jacob Podol, and his player comparison was Chris Kaman.
Yep.
Who's Chris Kaman?
Played for the Clippers for a while, center.
He was actually a really good center for a while.
So that's who the Raptors got yesterday?
Yeah.
A center? Well, that was... They drafted pretty late, though, didn't they?
Weren't they number, 9?
No. They made the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
Unless they had someone's pick.
Yeah, they had 2 picks.
No, it was 9. Yeah, you're right. Podol went
That was their 9th pick?
Because Thon Maker went after him, the next pick. Thon Maker went to the Bucks with the next pick. Was it the Bucks? Yeah, the Bucks. Yeah. Some shit like that.
Now the Devils will pick, so let's see what they do.
They're going to trade it again.
Yeah.
Might as well. Trading down works sometimes. Cleveland did it in the NFL draft, didn't they? I think they did. I was there and I watched it.
Yeah, maybe the Devils will move it again.
Oh, yeah, Graphics said it was the 9th pick.
Yep.
I thought that's what it was.
Yeah, you nailed it. And then I remembered when you said 9, because of Maker went next after Podol. Because I was like, oh, Podol, and then they were like, Thon Maker. I was like, what?
Oh, yeah, that was... Ooh-wee.
Well, when I watched the NBA draft last night, I didn't know anybody, so... I just went by what the pros or the guys that knew what they were talking about said.
Oh, so. My TV's trying to turn itself off.
Graphics, I would have never taken Thon in the top 10.
I wouldn't take him, period.
Him.
I wouldn't take him, period, to be honest with you. I'd have skipped over him. I don't like him.
I want to see if, like you guys jokingly said, if the Devils trade this pick again.
Hey, why not? Pick up picks.
Hey,
You never know.
You can get more resources. Why not?
Yeah, assets. That's what it's all about.
I don't know. Didn't the Devils suck last year? I guess they kind of want good players, but if you can
They've
get
been bad for a couple
more
years.
younger players, so I don't know.
They've been bad ever since they changed ownership.
Yeah, they're getting salary cap trouble or something.
The Kachuk deal screwed them up really bad.
Yeah.
They signed him to that illegal contract, and it cost them money, and now he jumped ship on them.
Yeah,
Not Kachuk,
He went
Kovalchuk.
to Russia, right?
Yeah, he left. He went back to the KHL. He's a quitter. Guy signs a huge deal, like a 12-year deal or whatever, and 2 years into it, he leaves.
And then there was rumors he wanted to come back.
Yeah. Here we go. The Devils are about to make their pick.
The pick is in.
Oh, there's that asshole right there, Josh Harris, the dude that owns the Sixers. See
Yeah,
him?
screw him.
I hate that. The Sixers owner owns the Devils, too.
Really, I didn't know
Could you
that.
ever imagine that, Lance? A Philly owner owning, like, one of your enemies.
I guess when they're making money, you don't really care, do you?
I know, it's just so weird.
It's odd.
Hey, Graphics is saying that it would have been better to take Thon than Podol.
I don't know. He probably knows more about the whole thing than me when it comes to that part of the draft. NBA, I'm just like, yeah, NBA is my fourth favorite major sport in this country. Or league, I mean.
I don't even watch it.
Yeah, I'm a football, baseball, hockey guy.
Well, I'll watch any NFL game. I don't care who's playing in the NFL. I'll watch that. But I'm not much of a baseball fan either, just because it's so many games. Well, not that. It just kind of make 62 games?
Yep.
And it's like, man, you lose 16 games in baseball. That's a bad road trip. You lose 16 games in football. You're holding 16.
Goes to the Devils.
Michael McLeod, a center.
Who is ranked 17th.
How do you pronounce that? Mississauga?
Yeah.
Mississauga.
Yeah, Mississauga.
They said he will be an excellent defensive forward, a winner, and a team player.
Ryan Kessler, so he's a diver?
Yeah.
Too? He's only 17.
Wow.
He's a guy that won't be in the NHL next year.
Oh, that guy that was with Tyson Jost that was crying, that was his grandfather.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, it was his grandfather, mom, and dad were on the left end. His grandfather was the old guy.
Yeah, this kid's 17, so obviously he'll probably go back to his junior team for next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then he'll just have to thin out, you know? I mean, granted, he's 6'2" and 190.
Huh?
You put on a little weight.
Yeah.
Because he's still young.
Yeah, he's going to probably end up almost 6'4". What the hell's going on here? What's Bettman doing? Don't shake Bettman's hand.
He gives him RKO. RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah, there you go.
Pulls off his shirt and he's wearing a WWE shirt. Screw you. I've just got signed with WWE. Yeah, right.
That'd be funny.
I never even heard of this guy, but...
Me either.
I just basically read what I, about him.
Yeah, well, now we're getting into the guys of... Even then, I know a lot of junior hockey, but I don't follow it like I do, like, say, college football, right?
All right, I wanted to first I want to say this. I want to thank everyone for listening and watching because I've just had, during this show, 3 new subscribers.
Nice.
So that's awesome.
I like that. I like to hear that.
Yeah. We're pulling double duty, Lance, tonight. Me and Jason.
Well, I seen you guys were doing the live thing yesterday, but
Did you ever listen to the interview me and him did with the wrestler?
No, but I'm definitely gonna. That's
with Kurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good kid.
Well, I listened to the one you guys did on Monday with.
Yeah, that one's good too.
The Macintosh guy.
Yeah,
well, that's definitely on my list of stuff to listen to.
He's gonna, if he does it right, Lance, he's going to be in WWE by the time he's like 21.
At least NXT, yeah, NXT.
That's the second guy you interviewed?
Yeah, the one you haven't listened to yet.
Yeah, well, that's cool. How old is he?
16.
Holy crap.
He's already pro. Already. Yeah, he's already a pro wrestler.
He's been wrestling since he was 14.
Nice.
I know. I was like, what? I was like, that's super rare.
He was trained by a guy who's competing in the Cruiserweight Classic for the WWE NXT stuff right now. Drew Gulak is who trained him. Who actually won his match last night in the Cruiserweight Classic.
Which is cool.
Yep.
I read they think somebody got hurt last night in that.
Yeah, his ankle, I believe, is what they think happened. I think that's what they said it was.
Yeah.
I think he lost anyway, so who cares?
Yeah.
Because it's a tournament, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Gulak, I wonder how far he'll go. That's wrestling, though. Let's talk about hockey, I guess.
Yeah. Carolina, lucky number 13.
Ooh.
The mock I'm looking at has him taking Kiefer Bellows.
Bellows, yeah. Sounds
his
right.
His dad was in the NHL.
Yes. John Bellows, I believe, is his name, right? Ryan, yeah.
Oh, Brian Bellows. Yeah. He was pretty good.
It said that his son has his dad's scoring ability.
Oh, there you go.
And the guy almost scored 500 career NHL goals.
Yeah, I think he scored almost 50 one year. Brian Bellows.
So, heck, if he's that good, that's a great thing.
Well, scoring goals is a very important part of hockey.
Yeah, I'm going to do some crazy analysis for you right now. If you don't score goals, you can't win.
It's like, you guys this is probably older than you guys. Used to be a guy on Hockey Night Canada named Howie Meeker. He was that squeaky guy that used to yell and scream. And his biggest thing was, he was like, would tell, and then a play-by-play guy, the color commentator guy. And his thing would always be, he'd scream, shoot the puck, you gotta shoot the puck. That was his thing. And his thing was, and he'd get all mad. He was just this little tiny guy, and he'd get all mad. If you don't shoot the puck, how you gonna score? Goddamn, these damn kids these days not shooting the goddamn puck. He'd be half pissed. He'd be drinking during the show. It was, oh man.
I'm not trying to jump ahead and talk about the Flyers, but the three guys I thought that the Flyers might be interested in were Max Jones, the Gauthier kid, and then the Tufty kid. Were the three for anybody who cares.
Okay, cool.
That sounds like all Flyers fans, Lance. When the Flyers are on the power play, shoo! If you go to the games, that's all everybody in the crowd screaming, shoo!
Did they just take a pick and we missed it?
No, I think they're just coming up to announce it now.
Yeah, they have to line up
like
a fire drill.
The jersey, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Oh, Ron Francis.
Yeah, they gotta have
blast from the past.
They gotta have one guy say, "Well, we like to say thank you," and then we're gonna have this guy make the pick.
Yeah, that's that.
Jake
6 guys. Jake
Bean.
He looks like Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Canada's worst export.
Jake Bean.
Is he really? Because I don't even see him on my mock.
Defenseman. I can tell you he's a defenseman. That's about all I know.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not going to stick up for Justin Bieber.
I see him now. Jake Bean.
I'm not going to stick up for Justin Bieber, but all I got to say about that kid is, if I was his age and I had that goddamn money, guess what I'd be doing?
Anything I want.
Exactly.
They said he's probably could end up the top offensive defenseman in this draft.
The top offensive defenseman in the draft. Okay, that's good.
Calgary Hitmen. That's the team Bret Hart owns.
Oh, okay.
Is he? I thought. Did he sell his stake of that? I thought he was out of it.
I have no clue on that. But
I thought he sold his stake because didn't he have some issues with like? Was it him and his wife that divorced?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he sold it and they like had to split some money out of it or something. I could be wrong, but
I have no clue. But I can't see Bret Hart having issues with anybody. He loves everybody. He's so nice.
Sarcasm.
Yeah. Shawn Michaels is his best friend.
Yeah.
Actually, I think they're actually buddies now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think Bret finally realized he was doing the wrong thing.
The Bruins are up next.
I'm one of the biggest Bret Hart fans in the world, and I totally on Vince McMahon's side about the screw job thing.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, going back to years, you do what your boss says, and plus you're on your way out. You know.
Yeah, he was breaking like a tradition in wrestling when he tried to walk with the belt.
Yeah, and he's the ultimate traditionalist supposedly guy, but.
I'm actually going to look this up and see if he's still a part owner of the Hitmen.
I'm actually curious. Yeah, me too.
I need to know.
Machine.
I need to know right now.
Google, smartest guy or girl in the world.
Yeah, might as well find out.
I'm thinking. I'm curious too.
Let's see. Boy, this is going to be some reading. I didn't sign up for this.
Here's a rumor for everyone. It says, very busy at the Philadelphia Flyers table. Sounds like they made a move.
Who said that?
This hockey press on Twitter.
That's probably another bullshit Twitter. Let me see if I can find anything on it. I'll go back to the Bret Hart thing in 1 second.
If they did, they would have moved up from 18 to 14.
Well, maybe they made another kind of deal. Maybe it's not a pick deal. Maybe they traded their pick for somebody already in the NHL.
Because I think, Lance, they're getting ready to shed salary.
They're at they got a cap problem, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to.
That sucks, doesn't it?
Well, but this is the year you can get rid of 2 guys.
3.
Oh, 3, excuse me.
Yeah.
I read where Vanek is going to be one of those guys. Minnesota's getting rid of him.
They give those players mega contracts for having one good year. And then next year they realize, well, they only had one good year out of 5. It's like, if you're a great player, you usually get better or stay consistent. You may have one superstar a year. Good for the guy that's getting the contract, obviously.
Oh, God,
yeah. Stupid for teams, right?
Absolutely.
Bret Hart, I believe. Let me see. Hold on 1 second here. I like their jerseys. I really like the Hitman jerseys. Sorry.
Yeah, give him a call. Skype him.
Yeah, this says that the Calgary Flames have owned the Hitmen since 1997. So Bret Hart actually was only a part owner of the team for 3 years.
Yeah, he was definitely my Ernie order or owner, but they jumped on his bandwagon of his name in Calgary and all that, of course.
Yeah, he was a founder with I just saw Joe Sakic and I believe it was Theo Fleury.
Yeah,
the other 2. So yeah, I love their jersey, dude. They have one of the best jerseys and logos in hockey, and any level of hockey.
The Hitman.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, here's that Rob Gronkowski thing again. Jesus.
Are the viewers still hanging in there in the chat?
Yes.
Cool.
We still got 8 people here.
That's better than 7 people.
Yeah.
Which is better than 6, and you know the rest.
It's been fluctuating, but we've had good turnout through the whole thing.
Hey, and as long as someone's listening, it's worth doing it.
Well, like I messaged you privately, I didn't tell Lance. At one point, we almost had 30 people in here.
Nice. Guess they didn't like what they heard.
I think a lot of people thought you were going to have a stream of the show at the beginning. So
Yeah. Oh well.
yeah, no live streams here of the actual show, or we'll get banned.
Yeah.
What like I was trying to tell people, we're gonna do pick by pick, but it's just we can't do video.
Yeah. I don't want to do video anyway. I mean, even Skype video. I'm laying on my bed in my boxers right now. You don't want to see that.
Well, we meant the video of the actual draft, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, if we showed that on there, then we
get banned.
Get banned.
Oh yeah, copyright bans. You're gone.
And we don't need that.
No.
I think they give you a couple warnings first, but
I'm not trying to chance it.
Exactly.
All right, the pick is in. We're just waiting on to hear what the Sabres. Yeah, the Sabres. Jesus Christ, the Bruins have to say.
Pick is in.
Yep.
There's that Boston accent, I think.
Charlie McAvoy from Boston University.
Local kid then, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, damn, he's not even going to have to move out of his parents' basement.
And that's who they have him taking.
Wow. That's cool.
They said he's 6 foot 205, two-way defender who could quarterback a power play and be strong enough defensively to kill penalties.
There you go.
Hometown boy, too. Don't hurt.
Yep, that's what you want.
They compare him to Subban.
Subban.
Oh, okay, Subban. Excuse me.
Yeah. That's pretty funny too, because if I remember right, Subban's brother Malcolm plays in the Bruin system.
Yes, he does.
He's
a goalie though. Yeah, he's a goalie. I don't think he had a very good year last year with Providence. I follow the AHL too. I like AHL hockey too.
Because there's not one too far from here, Lance.
Yeah, well, of course, you support, like me and my Penticton team, I support your local team, obviously.
Yep.
Because,
we like probably with your Penticton team, you could go for fairly cheap.
Yeah, it's $10 to $12 a ticket, but beer in there is like $6, $7 for beer, right? And so I usually bring my own Mickey in there and just buy a cheap pop. It's got nothing to do with hockey, but I'll go in there and I'll be like, "Can I get the largest cup of pop you got, but don't fill it to the top?" Because I want to pour my booze in there, right? and they never figured out, well, do you want a medium? And I go, no, I want the largest pop you got, just don't fill it to the top. And they always fill it to the freaking top. So I gotta drink pop or dump it out, right?
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right.
And I still buy beer in there, a couple, right? But
yeah.
And like I said, our stadium we got there, we just had we have so many good bands coming. We just had Meatloaf last night. Was there?
Yeah, you said Slayer's coming.
Yeah, I'm going to see Slayer. We just had Megadeth. Five Finger Death Punch is coming now.
I like those guys.
Yeah, Alice Cooper's in a few days. We've had Def Leppard, Aerosmith.
That's cool.
Alice Cooper, of course he's coming. School's out.
Yeah. And a lot of country western bands come here too, because it's a huge building.
I gotta correct you. There's no such thing as country western anymore.
Okay, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. There's no such thing as country western. Luke Bryan, it's the new stuff.
That's the guy that came. That's the guy.
Yeah, I've seen him a couple of times. He's okay in concert. I like him, but it's not
rap
country
artists
western.
Who come here.
Really?
Yeah. Well, like I said, they could sell out the stadium, and I'm sure the rent's a lot cheaper than going to Vancouver.
Yeah.
And it's Penticton, like, this place is amazing.
Well, the Wild are on the clock. I'm curious to see where they're going to end up choosing.
They're going to take one of these American forwards, I think. Max Jones. It might be time for Max Jones to go off the board. They just bought out Vanek today.
Yeah.
Tomas Vanek. So they might need a forward. Well, they need a forward for sure. They need scoring, but whoever this is, I don't think he's going to have an immediate impact on their team at 15. But from here out, usually your guys are going to spend another year in juniors or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's just hopefully we can get somebody for the future, 2-year type thing.
Yeah, you want the guy who you think has the highest ceiling out of the rest of the guys left, I guess.
That's got to be pretty hard to figure out what a kid's going to do in 2 years, right?
Yep.
Year,
I
2.
would say absolutely.
That's why about 80% of your picks outside of the top 10 don't ever make it to the NHL.
I'm thinking graphics that it's because a lot of the people are overseas and it's really late at night over there.
Well, we had those guys from Finland, and all the Finland guys went, so that's probably all they wanted to know, right?
Yeah, and it was like 3 a.m. over there, so...
What was his question?
I can't believe how the viewers went from 20 to 6.
Yeah, it's got a lot to do with people not liking me. No, it's probably what it was. Is you guys probably nailed it too. People probably thought at the beginning that it was going to be like a live stream of the actual draft, and then people probably like, oh, the Finnish guys, their guys are gone now, so they're gone. They're going to bed.
Oh, I don't blame them. I definitely don't blame them.
But I usually notice though, if you don't have a lot when they watch like live, when I put this up like for on demand, like people go crazy watching it.
Yeah. The draft shows, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the NFL one went pretty good.
We got about 120 views on that one, Lance.
Oh, sweet.
I was like, damn. And just from the one we did last night, it has almost 80.
Yeah, the draft shows do well.
And you said you wanted to do a WWE draft?
Yes.
Live? Okay, I'm in on that if you want me.
Yeah, it's the 19th, whenever that is, a Tuesday, I think.
I think it's on the net too, isn't it? I think the first.
No. It's live on USA that night, SmackDown.
Okay, I'll get it for sure on a channel here.
Yeah, you'll have it on. I think TSN or Sportsnet up there, right? Is your?
Yes.
All right, they're up to the podium. We're just waiting on the pick.
I'm gonna go Max Jones right here. That's my
Max Jones
expert opinion. Yeah.
I'll go with whatever Bob McKenzie said. Now, I'll do this quick. Talking about ugly uniforms. God, it's wild.
Who is it? Oh, Luke Kunin.
Luke Kunin going to the Wild.
Is that how it's pronounced, Kunin? Is he another American?
Yeah, 6th American picked.
Woo.
It starts with a K. I don't know if it's Kunin or Kunin. Kunin. It's obviously Kunin.
America.
Here he is. They had him going at 20.
So he went up.
He's been drawing comparisons to Red Wings center Dylan Larkin.
Yeah.
Dylan, Jesus Christ.
You're over. The names are throwing you off, dude. You expect every name to be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, they needed a scorer, so. Yeah,
like you said before, these are all, who knows, crapshoots now.
Yeah. I mean, there's value,
maybe.
though, dude. Like, the Flyers got Konechny late last year. I think he's going to turn out to be a monster.
They're
of course.
saying, Lance, that he's probably a captain at some point. Going to be a captain at some point.
Konechny, yeah. The kid was the captain of his juniors team at 17 years old.
And, there's always those guys you get the 8th round or something that make it big.
Yeah.
You never know. Oh my God, the guy should have had a better tailor. Look at his flood pants he's wearing. God,
Next is the Red Wings, and this is where I told you they had your Penticton defenseman going.
Yeah, there he goes. That's what Bob McKenzie's saying. Dante Fabrano or something like that.
I'll re-say it.
Yeah. And that's, like I said, my Penticton team it'd be like in the NCAA, what's the division below it?
Yeah.
It'd be like that. And we're getting all these players.
Like Division 2.
Division 2, exactly. That's how it would be.
Graphics, I'm curious to know, who is your hockey team, being from where you are in Saskatchewan? Because I don't know who they usually follow up there.
Gotta be the Saskatchewan Roughriders. That's the CFL team.
Yeah, more CFL. Man, he's probably.
People in Canada don't even watch the CFL.
Oh, I think the guys in Saskatchewan would probably go for the Jets because that's probably their closest team, or maybe the Oilers because they were so good all those years back in the day.
Yeah,
but who knows? Montreal is big too in Canada.
Hey, the Nordiques come back. That'll make things interesting too.
Winnipeg is Manitoba, right?
Yeah, Winnipeg, Manitoba. There.
Okay, yeah.
Right kind of by Michigan, above Michigan a little bit more. Or, no, not a Michigan. What's that state? Wisconsin?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're central, right? Central time zone, an hour.
Yeah, they're right in the... Well, Saskatchewan, where graphics is, that's dead center of Canada. That state's just kind of a weird rectangle. It's flat. I mean, there's not even a mountain. That's where they grow the wheat for our beer.
I almost thought you said grow the weed.
No, that's all of Canada.
The Red Wings are up to something, is what Darren Dreger just said. So I guess maybe they're trading out of this pick here. So let's see.
All right, well that's interesting.
Yeah, Flyers are Nashville's next, then the Flyers.
Yeah.
So
maybe they're trying to move up 2 spots and get someone they like.
Possibly if someone maybe the rival maybe is trying to move up to 16, maybe they'll try to jump them, which I think is
very possible.
Well, who is the one after this one in the draft order?
It's Nashville,
Detroit, then Nashville, then Philly.
Yeah.
But the Islanders are right behind Philly.
Yeah.
So the Islanders might be trying to jump Philly.
Yeah, that's very possible. Or you could have a Nashville rival trying to jump them to get to Detroit's pick. I mean, we'll find out in a second what's going on here. If I get any updates, I'll let you know.
They're under a minute and they still haven't said that the pick is in.
So they're obviously trying to wheel and deal.
Yeah, they probably already moved it. We'll see. Let's see if I get an update before anything comes on the television. I'll let you know.
Nah, you're fine, dude.
I can give you a little update on the football if you want. Johnny Manziel's dad said that his son, Johnny, is a druggie who needs to go to prison.
Oh, wow.
So.
That's pretty bad when your dad says that.
Yeah, that's a direct quote, too. Druggie.
I don't know who Johnny Manziel's dad is. He might be just as bad as John. Who knows, right?
Yeah.
Is he a school teacher? Or does he own the local bar?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, whatever. He's a grown man, Johnny Manziel.
Hey.
When they say, "Oh, we got a picture of Johnny Manziel drinking in the bar," well, I think he's old enough, isn't he? It's illegal, isn't it? It's legal. It's like, leave him alone. It's his problem, and the team that owns him is the problem.
Well, the clock has expired.
So things are going to get interesting.
Detroit's not going to the podium. They're not going to the podium, so I'm guessing that their pick has been traded.
Yeah, something's happening.
There he goes.
Okay, Graphic said his team is the Maple Leafs.
Okay.
Leafs. Oh, so he's got the best player this year. That's for damn sure.
Well, isn't Graphics the guy who said he wanted Lane instead of Matthews?
No.
Oh, I think so. That might have been true. I'm not exactly sure.
No, that wasn't him.
Oh, okay.
Well, Graphics will know.
Oh, that was the Finnish guy. The Finnish guy was biased. That's why he said Lane's the better player than Matthews. He left. Wings are moving the pick, so their GM confirmed that. So let's see what happens here. Come on, announce it. Let's go.
Leafs are the Oilers in Saskatchewan. They follow.
Yeah, he said most people either follow the Leafs or the Oilers where he's from.
Okay,
that's where my mom's from. She was actually born in Regina.
Oh,
Saskatchewan.
Well, that's
cool. Way back
in the day.
I don't think they had no color TVs back then.
Now we just got to see who.
Yeah, now we got to wait and see what the trade is.
Yeah, I'm updating Twitter like a madman. If my finger pulls down on the screen anymore, it's gonna like wear it out.
I'm trying to see.
Oh my God, let's go.
Maybe it's that Dante, however, the Penticton V guy.
Fabro?
Yeah. Well, here's another thing about those Penticton V's team. This was back in '56. This is how they got famous.
Oh,
they went over.
The Finnish guy's still here, Lance. He just said, I'm still here. It's 4:08 a.m.
What a diehard.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging with us.
This guy's great. I like this guy.
The Penticton V's back in, I think it was '56. They went over to Russia to represent Canada in the International Hockey League, and they beat the best Russian team over there.
Oh, wow.
And it was just a local team from here, and they won like the Canada thing, and they went over there and they
trade news.
Good.
That's just the trade between the Senators and Devils. They just popped it up on the TV.
The other rumor I'm reading is the Stars and the Lightning are talking about Ben Bishop.
Okay.
That would be interesting.
Who's down there with the Stars right now? Is that Kari Lehtinen?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's the guy that the Flyers used to destroy when he was with Atlanta, wasn't it?
Alexa, we're waiting to find out what the Wings are getting for moving out of this spot. They haven't announced it yet.
And they went to commercial, so...
Yeah, they went to commercial.
They're really making us wait, aren't they?
Chances are I'll know before they come back for commercial, so...
I'll be back in a second.
As soon as we know, we'll let you know.
Yeah, Lance said he'll be back in a second if you didn't hear him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just popped out. He probably went to go get
another beer.
Another cold one, a refill.
Yeah.
If he comes back and you hear pop fizz, you'll know.
Exactly.
I was gonna buy some drinks, and I said, I get drunk too quick. I might be pulling a certain thing, you know.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Yeah, I figured I'd do the draft sober. I'll say with the 18th pick, the Flyers.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I don't want that. Jeez, nothing yet, man. No trade news yet, so guess we're
just waiting to hear what the trade is.
So let me see what we have coming up now. It's 16 would have been the Red Wings, but they've traded out of it, obviously.
17 is Nashville and 18 is Philly.
And then the Islanders, they might be trying to jump the Flyers with Detroit. Yeah, you're right. You called that one, I think.
The Islanders are at 19 and Arizona's at 20.
Yeah, you might have called that one. So the Islanders might be trying to jump the Flyers to get someone that they thought the Flyers might be interested in. So we'll see. Nothing yet.
No news as of yet.
Oh, there it is.
Yep, we called it.
I heard that pop.
Back.
Nah, but unlike other individuals, Lance can hold his liquor.
Okay.
Oh, it's only beer.
It's only beer. It's only dishwater. That's what our beer probably tastes like, the Lance dishwater.
Many years of practice.
All right, here we go. They're back on television. Let's see if we have any news on TV.
We're just waiting for some kind of news.
Man. I hate waiting. It's like dead time. The clock has struck 0 for 5 minutes now.
The other team is like, oh, come on.
It sounds like they said it's Detroit and Arizona.
Oh, so they were 20, so they're jumping
but
the
they
Islanders.
Haven't confirmed it yet.
That would make sense. though. They're 20, so maybe there's someone they really like. I'm telling you, Gautier Jones or the Tufty kid have to go here soon. One of those big forwards have to go here soon. I like the Gautier kid.
Yeah, I like him too.
Yeah, he's the dude I
It does look like it's Arizona, doesn't it? The trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still not getting anything yet on the.
It's
Well,
just
they're showing the
weird
guy
that
from
they're letting
Arizona.
him go so far past time.
Yeah.
Well, once they create the trade call, it basically freezes the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's once the trade call started in the NHL, it's here we go.
But that's after the trade's done.
Hang on.
There it is.
Wow.
Pavel
I just-
Datsyuk. That's a salary dump. Datsuk's gone. He
That
went
is
back
crazy.
to Russia.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, Datsuk went back to Russia. Maybe does Phoenix think that they can get him to stay?
Yeah, got it. So there's the trade.
Wow, I didn't expect to hear that name, and they gave up like decent stuff for him. 2053 and that Joe Vitale kid.
Wow.
So they must think that. Well,
Now they get the draft. And they get the pick.
what?
Graphics,
What's going
do you
on?
mean Ben Bishop or Ben Bishop, the other goalie they had?
Oh, listen. LeBron just tweets. Now that the Red Wings have moved him, it gives them ample cap room to make their run at Steven Stamkos.
Oh,
So
okay.
there you go. That's a cap dump, freeing up picks, money, all that stuff. So now, Detroit has the money to go after Stamkos. Oh, jeez.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, that.
Once
Okay,
I
so
get
what's-
the full trade,
Yeah,
I'll,
okay.
I'll post it in the chat.
I can tell them the full trade right now if they
Go
want to
ahead.
hear it. All right, Detroit receives from Arizona Joe Vitale, 2016 first-round pick, which is number 20. 2016 second-round pick, which is number 53. Arizona receives Pavel Datsyuk, who is going back to the KHL Russia, but his money will stay on the books. And Arizona also receives Detroit's number 1, which is this pick right here that they're about to make.
Wow. That's
They
a big
gotta
one.
think. They gotta think they can keep that suit. Then you would think, because that trade kind of sounds a little fishy, if you ask me. If they can't keep him,
Well, no, I can explain both sides if you want me to.
absolutely.
Detroit wants the money off the books for Stamkos. Arizona wants the money on the books so they make sure they hit the cap
I
floor.
was just going to say that, even if he doesn't
There
Yes.
you go. Wow, that makes total sense, but that's fishy.
Detroit
No, I
Red
agree.
Wings.
It's legal, but
Yeah. Well, remember the Flyers did it with Pronger last year.
Yep.
They traded Pronger's contract out there, and Pronger's never going to play again. He can't.
here's
Detroit
the
now.
pick.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So
come. Who was the pick?
Jacob Chichrun.
Jacob
The-
Chichlin going
Chichrun.
to the Coyotes.
Yeah,
Chichrun.
defenseman from OHL, Sarnia Sting. Maybe it's Jakob.
That's the full trade, Alexa, that I just put in the chat.
Yeah, and with that trade, it gives Detroit $19 million in cap space.
So, Alexa, they have $19 million to potentially go get Steven Stamkos.
Yeah, and right now they have 12 forwards, 4 defensemen, and 1 goalie under contract. So
Wow. So
They
they're
need
going
to-
really young then.
they
I think they're
need
going real cheap.
Yeah.
2 defensemen, 1 goalie, and 12 wingers, 12 forwards. So they have 4 lines already.
What team's that?
Detroit.
Oh, okay, Detroit.
Yeah.
Oh wow, they need to fill some spots.
It makes you wonder if they're not done dealing tonight.
Well, if they're going to go after
yeah.
Stamkos, that's going to fill up a lot. If they go, because he's easily going to be $12 million a year. That's what Buffalo offered him. So.
Okay, with that trade as well, the Coyotes are still $7.6 million under the cap floor.
Wow.
So the Coyotes still have to add $7.697 million. They have 7 forwards, 4 defensemen, 2 goalies. So they need to add 5 forwards and 2 defensemen right now to their cap. So they'll be all right. That cap hit right there will help them get to the floor. So it's just cheating the system to get to the floor is what they're doing.
Basically.
Hey, it's not cheating. Those are the rules.
Well, okay.
The rules are the rules, right?
It's
working
fishy.
the system. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
it's
fishy.
Not cheating.
But they made the rules, not me.
Yeah. Nashville up now.
Yeah.
They definitely need scoring, I would say. Right now is a good chance for them to grab like a Tough T or the Jones kid or the Gauthier kid. I'm just going to beat these guys' names into your heads until one of them goes. They're the 3 guys I like.
McLeod was who I saw them initially mocked to take, but he's already gone.
Yeah, he's gone, so they'll be moving because they traded Seth Jones for Johansson, so maybe they do want another defenseman now because they turned a defenseman into a forward this year.
Right.
I see in the chat there, Alexis says, "No fucking way, Stamkos on wings, hell yeah!" And there's like 18 other teams out there saying the same thing, aren't they?
Hey,
Stamkos gonna be the big winner out of everybody this year.
When Detroit offers you big money, though, man, you're talking about Hockey Town, USA. What do you do? I'd go there.
It is. It's like going to say Montreal Canadiens, or it's a legendary team.
It's one of the original teams.
It's like going to the Yankees or the Dodgers or the Cowboys or
original. Also, another thing too is nothing's expensive there now. The city's crashed. The area's crashed. It's cheap. Houses are cheap. Everything. Hey, get your foot out of my face. Sorry about that.
Getting kicked in the face, were you?
Yeah. That's what happens when your girlfriend's laying on the other end of the bed from you and she's like moving her feet around and
trying to drop kick you.
At least I was lucky enough for her to let me do this tonight.
Yeah. That was mighty nice of her.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
Oh, man.
So who's next on the Predators are up next?
Yes.
Okay.
Detroit retains none of Datsuk's salary, by the way. Every penny goes to Arizona.
So it's basically an entire salary dump.
Yeah, you nailed it right there, what you said there. That's the only reason they did it. Because Datsuk, I'm like, isn't he off? Isn't he going home?
Yeah.
Does he get any of that money?
The Montreal Canadiens and Andrew Shaw's camp are already talking an extension. Already. He was traded 2 hours ago or whatever, and they're already talking extension.
I agree, Graphics. He says, I don't see Stamkos going to Detroit. Just my opinion. It has no reasoning behind it.
Well, it does have reasoning on it. They need a scorer, and they have the money now. It's Detroit. Stamkos fits into their system. I mean, there is reasoning. It's not crazy, I don't think.
I wouldn't doubt Stamkos going to get Ovechkin money coming up from somebody.
At least.
Somebody's just going to wait in the end and say, okay.
Yeah.
How about $16 million a year or something, right?
They're basically just going to back up the Brinks truck.
Because I don't... a lot of people are saying, Stamkos ain't worth it. Stamkos ain't worth it. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? He's one of the best players in the league.
Hey,
I'd take him. Canucks are trying to get him. Everybody's trying to get him, right?
He's top 5 in the league. I mean, I
think it's because, and this isn't a knock on them, that he plays in Tampa. So you don't really get to see him a lot because he's not really in a big market.
Yeah, but he's the kind of guy who makes the market big when he goes there, though. That's the thing about him. He's got the name. He's kind of like when Gretzky went to L.A. L.A. was nothing, basically, no market at all. And Gretzky brought the market to them,
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's Gretzky or Gretzky.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a little bit of a stretch. But
I was comparing the name and like,
No, I totally get what you meant.
Yeah, it was just an example. There's no Gretzky. There's only one great one.
Another American drafted. That's
Yeah, a
The
lot
pick
of
is in.
Americans this year.
The pick is in.
like I said, American hockey, young hockey players. They're just it's a boom down there now.
Yeah,
It's
it
crazy.
really is.
Because Canada, we just get used to it, right? It's just mandatory. But now that the States, usually if the States want to do something, they probably either do it really worse than anybody or way much better, obviously. And they're trying. They want to win that gold medal again in hockey.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
And I can't wait till the new World Cup of hockey starts this coming up here soon.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
It's going to be so good. It's basically the Olympics again. All
right,
stars.
the pick is in. We're just waiting for them to come up and announce it.
I'm gonna say.
You're gonna drain one of these two guys you kept saying.
No. I'm gonna say Logan Stanley, possibly here, defenseman. Big kid, 6'7" defenseman.
6'7"?
Yeah, Chara type defenseman.
Holy crap!
Hold on. There you go, Lance.
There's the Fabro kid. I had the defenseman part right.
Penticton. Going to
Yeah.
Nashville.
Wow, two players from my little town in the middle of nowhere. Our population is about 30 grand here.
Oh, wow.
30. These guys are not from Penticton, but they play in our hockey team, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Tyler Breeze is from my town. Name drop there. God, that's horrible.
Yeah, I thought that they would go defenseman here because of the Johansson Seth Jones trade. That's what I was thinking. But now it's
Seth Jones got traded.
Yeah, he got traded to Columbus. Remember that's
a while ago.
For the Johansson kid.
Yeah.
So they needed to replace one of their big defensemen, and I think they got a kid now that in a year can step in and possibly pair up with what's his name, Shea Weber.
Yeah, Duncan Keith is actually from Penticton. He grew up here.
Well, the best Major League Baseball player going right now is from our little area here.
Yep, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Oh, yeah, definitely heard of him.
He's within like 15, 20 minutes from here.
Yeah, all right. I'm going right now. I'm saying the
Philly's
Flyers.
On the board.
The Flyers select Julien Gauthier right here.
That's your pick? What do you got, Joey?
That's the mock I've read that's who they're taking.
Well, who do you want?
Yeah, I'll take him because he's a power forward. He's a big guy.
I'm gonna say they take Gauthier. I like Riley Tufte though. I like him. He's 6'5". He's a real power forward.
Well, you can only take one.
Okay.
You can't take two guys.
No. I think they're gonna take Gauthier. I want Tufte though. Okay. So I'll say they're gonna take Gauthier.
All right, Jason. One of the Finnish guys in the chat wants to know, what do you think of the kid Edmonton took with the name that we've butchered?
Oh, the Finnish kid? Was he the Finnish kid?
However you say it.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know a ton about the kid. I mean, he's Finnish, dude. They're skill players. Nothing comes out of Finland into the NHL but skill. So, Sweden, Finland. If you tell me one of those guys are from there, well, if they're Swedish, they're going to Detroit. That's pretty much a lock. But I don't know a lot about the kid, to be honest with you. I follow more the North American kids than anything because, we're from North America, especially the kids from America, from the United States. So he probably knows a lot more about him than I do.
And Graphic said, and I actually agree with him here, he doesn't want to see Stamkos in a Wings jersey. He'd rather see him go to a mediocre team and lead them to the finals.
Well, yeah, everybody kind of wants to see that, but trade alert. Wait, hold on.
Hold on a second, trade.
Stamkos can pick where he wants, so obviously he's not going to a loser.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't think the Flyers traded the pick because they just tweeted that, or maybe they did trade the pick.
I don't know.
Somewhere he just said.
Flyers are on the clock. I forgot the Flyers had 96 points this season. Wow. We need a scorer, dude. We need an offensive guy. That's obvious. We need a guy who in 2 years can step in and help us on the offense, because we have defensemen, man. If there's any team in the NHL that has more defense prospects than us, then point it out to me, because we have some defense coming. I like I said, I like Tufte, but I think they're taking Gauthier. If they take Gauthier, Jones, or Tufte, I'm happy. Even Bellows, but Bellows is a little small. I want a little smaller. I like the power forward here. Jones, Gauthier, or Tufte.
I agree.
I mean, the Flyers have Samuel Morin, Travis Sanheim, Ivan Provorov, Shane Gostisbehere, who is actually the fourth best out of those four, who almost won the Calder Trophy this year. So they're ahead of the ball game right now when it comes to building a defense.
Oh, this Finnish guy said he lives in, oh God, I don't even know how to say that name.
Spell it.
Oulu.
Okay.
Oulu.
Yeah, and he says he's seen this Finnish kid that went to Edmonton 8 times this past year.
Okay, so he would definitely know more about the kid than me. I mean, I'm not going to pretend to know something I don't. I don't want to look like an idiot.
Hold on, here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Trade news.
They are trading it.
They traded the pick. There's 3 of those forwards left, so maybe they traded down to get one. Pick up an asset later.
They moved back.
Yeah, see, at 22, one of the forwards is still going to be there. So that makes a lot of sense. They pick up a 36 overall pick, too, and give up a 79. I love this trade. They're going to get a high second-round pick now. I love this. They move 4 slots down and pick up basically a late first-rounder at 36.
So that ain't bad.
Yeah, I love Hextall, dude. If we could give Hextall a monument right now in front of... I love Hextall. Like, look. At 22 right now, one of those 4 forwards will be there that I mentioned. Bellows, Gauthier, Jones, Tufte. The Flyers are getting one of them, and they add the number 36 pick in the draft right now, too. I love it. I love Hextall.
Well, I'm curious to see who Winnipeg wants so bad. You know, Lance?
Yeah. I just think Ron Hextall's probably got the best hair plug doctor in the history of the world, doesn't he?
Whoa. That's all real, buddy.
But yeah, I agree. Hey, there's 4 guys there, and there's that they could draft, and there's 4 picks. So they're going to get one of them.
I believe Winnipeg might be moving up here to get the defenseman, too. That's who I think Winnipeg's going for right here, is one of the defensemen.
Because there's so many forwards that they could have picked from, and obviously Philly wasn't worried about it.
Yep, I think right now you're going to see Winnipeg's moving up right here to get the defenseman, the top defenseman left on the board.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's a numbers game at this point. I think process of elimination. Why would they not sit at 22 and take one of the forwards? That
Logan Stanley guy, maybe that huge dude you're talking about.
Yeah, that would be a good one for him. The 6'7" kid.
Yeah,
that would be a good pickup.
They're going for a defense because like you were just saying, there's 4, 5 awesome forwards there.
Yep.
They're obviously just jumping up to get this guy. No goalies picked, and I wonder if we're ever going to see one. I don't think so this year.
Second round will probably be about 3.
Usually goalies don't go in the first round.
Nah, he's got to be like amazing.
Unless they're Price or something, or Fleury or.
Yeah, because if you've noticed too, the big thing is goalies they're usually made in your system. Like a lot of goalies, you get them in the second, third round, and then they're coached up, because goalies don't get coached as much in juniors as everyone else. Because you want scorers in juniors. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So here we go. I'm thinking it might be, what's his name, Logan Stanley, the 6'7" defenseman.
Yeah, the pick is in. We're just waiting for them to come up and announce it.
If this isn't a defenseman, I would be shocked.
Yeah, why move up then, right?
Yeah. Because I also believe that the Islanders sitting at, 19, are looking for a defenseman as well. So Winnipeg knows that. They're probably trying to jump them right now.
Yeah. Because it's the
Makes
Islanders
total sense.
and Arizona. Yep, Logan Stanley.
There you go. That's the kid I like. Flyers don't need a defenseman, though, so I'm happy he went to Winnipeg and not the Islanders.
Yeah.
That's great. I love Hextall.
Yeah,
I love Hextall.
Winnipeg got the second pick, and this guy, they making out like bandits.
Yeah. And they, like you said, it kept them away from playing us.
Nobody wants to play a guy that's 6'7".
No.
No, 6'9" on skates.
Oh, my God. Look at that hit.
Yep. I love it, dude. The Islanders don't get this guy, and
he's got a bomb for a shot.
We get number 36, too. I love it. And we're still going to get one of the forwards because the Islanders want a defenseman, too.
I wonder who they're... Maybe they didn't show it yet, who they're going to compare him to.
Well, maybe if the Islanders didn't get the guy they want, they might trade down now.
That's very true also.
That is true. I'm just glad that because I think this guy had New York, he was New York bound. Well, Brooklyn bound.
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. They might take a forward, though, because like they just said,
dude.
Kyle Oposo is, they need to re-sign him, so maybe they'll look to replace Oposo with one of these forwards. Bellows would be the forward that would replace Kyle Oposo the best right now for them.
Where'd Kyle Oposo go?
I think he's a restricted free agent.
Okay. I got him as on my fantasy team. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
You sure this kid here wasn't on the wrong draft? He should have been drafted last night, for crying out loud. Look at the size of this beast.
Yeah, but out of the forwards that are left right now, they do decide to try to draft a guy to replace Oposo. I think it's going to be the Bellows, like I said, because his size and his speed fits their offense more than the big power forwards. They're like a run and gun type team with Tavares and all them on that team, man. Their speed, skill. Yep. I mean, maybe they might want to get a power play guy, put him in front of the net, a big forward. But my guess would be Bellows. I got the Stanley one right. Maybe I'm starting to get in my element. Maybe the later first round is where I'm more...
You're more familiar with.
Yeah. That's who I'm going to go with right here, Bellows. Or maybe they trade out, as Lance said.
We go to commercial.
I'm sure glad Winnipeg got their team back. You know, the thing about Winnipeg, they were selling out their stadium, the arena. That wasn't the reason they left, is that the city wouldn't build a new one, right? And the owners wanted to leave.
Yes.
More money. Yes. You can't blame them for leaving to make more money. I don't even think they had, luxury boxes and stuff in the old arena. Because, that's what makes you big money.
Yeah, that's terrible.
And they got them back. It was nice.
Going to Atlanta, it was doomed to fail.
Well, it didn't work before. They became the Flames, right? If it didn't work the first time.
Even though we
Wait. Winnipeg didn't go to Atlanta, did they?
Atlanta went to Winnipeg. Winnipeg went to Phoenix.
Yeah, they went to Phoenix. Atlanta was an expansion
I'm mistaken.
team.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Atlanta a long time ago went to Calgary. They were the Atlanta Flames, and they became the Calgary Flames a long time ago. Yeah.
Calgary.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I was saying I was supposed to be pronounced. Well, that's what the Calgarians say. So
I know.
They would know. They live there, Calgary.
I figured
it's easy.
Just mess with you.
Yeah, that's funny, though. It's easy. His first name is Cal. Last name's Gary. Calgary. There you go.
That's your lesson for today.
Yeah. Or I could be totally wrong.
Oh, Jesus. Let's go with these picks. Let's go. I'm interested now. I want to see.
There's that World Cup of Hockey they're advertising there in September. I can't wait for that. I love international hockey when it's the best.
What do you think about it, Jason?
I think it's a nice time for some guys to get hurt, if you know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of it in September, man. I prefer maybe if they did it in the middle of the season, take a couple weeks off for the All-Star break or whatever and do it like they do the Olympics.
Yeah, I guess that makes a hell of a lot of sense. Yeah. Don't want to get guys hurt before the season.
Yeah, a lot of them aren't loosened up yet and ready to go.
And they don't play, they're obviously there to play to win. They're not going to go out there and
half-ass.
Pass that, yeah. And it's NHL, and it's not international rules, it's NHL rules. They are allowed to fight. So,
well, that's weird.
Yeah, I'd be a much bigger fan if they just cut out 2 weeks in the middle of the season and get rid of the All-Star game this year. Let them do it then.
Actually, I agree with that, actually. But too late now. They got it going.
Yeah.
Plus, it's in the middle of football season.
Yeah, actually it is. But I think the games probably won't be on the weekends. They'll probably try to keep them during the weekdays for competitive reasons.
Won't be on Sunday, you would assume.
Saturday, or Saturday. No, Saturday's college football day.
That's true. That's true. No,
college football is maybe just as big or bigger in some areas of this country.
Yeah, I agree.
High school football is huge in most areas of this. Texas, high school football might as well be the Bible.
Hey, Jason, Graphic says he thinks Gauthier, Gauthier, is going.
Gauthier, yeah. That's a good choice, too. I like Gauthier, obviously. He's the guy I thought the Flyers were going to take with that pick before they traded it. Yeah, any of those forwards, Bellows, Gauthier, Jones, Tufte, any of them, right there on the screen. Of course, 3 of them are Americans. Gauthier is an American, obviously.
Yeah.
It's crazy, the Americans out there. I keep saying, there's a goalie, Tyler Parsons.
Yeah.
48, but obviously he ain't going in the first round.
Yeah, I think I think they're going with Bellows right here, to be honest with you. Gauthier's, like he said, though, Gauthier's a good guy, too. But I'm just going to throw Bellows out there. It's because
picks in. We're just waiting to hear who it is.
Yeah, I just think the Islanders play more of a finesse type of hockey. Speed and everything, skill, and the other forwards are more physical. I don't, maybe they're looking to add that guy though. We'll see. Garth Snow looking old.
So are the Islanders in Brooklyn now, or was that last year?
They're in Brooklyn for the foreseeable future, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Now this guy's gonna.
Is there a lot of islands in Brooklyn?
No, there's none.
Oh, okay.
Who is it? Oh, nailed it!
They picked your guy?
They took Bellows.
All right, Bellows.
Nailed it. Kiefer Bellows. That's the guy that Kyle Oposo. There you go.
Goes to the Islanders.
Yep. That's the speed finesse type of guy. He's more of a skill guy than the other 3.
They had him mocked at 13.
13, and he fell to what, 19?
Yeah.
That's a mock too, but it's that's good. Yeah, obviously, but that's a good pickup, I think, for the Islanders.
Who's picking next? Arizona, right? No, Detroit's up next.
Yeah, I think they got Arizona in that trade, the Arizona trade. They got.
Man, sorry. Detroit needs a center, obviously. I think Detroit's going. Well, they need a forward. I'm going to say Max Jones comes off the board right here.
Because it's Detroit and then Carolina.
Yeah, I'm saying Jones comes off the board right here to Detroit.
Detroit should just trade this to Tampa Bay for Stamkos.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and then the world exploded.
We are at pick 20, James.
20.
12 more to go.
Yeah. Oh, man, this is tough. Do they reach for that center, though? What's his name? Trace Thompson? Does Detroit reach for him? I don't know. Detroit likes foreign guys right now, though.
They like Swedes.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, Brett Howden is still there. Like, his name's up there. They need a center. Man, I'm thinking.
Jermaine Rapozov or something there. That's what got there.
Yeah, dude, they don't.
And I'm sure I butchered that name too.
Yeah.
Me and Joey, the name butchers.
Detroit loves reaching across the pond.
They love foreign players.
Oh man, this is tough. I'm like kind of.
I will tell you this, Lance. One of my first hockey memories, and Jason will agree with me when I say this, was the nightmare of the 1997 Detroit Red Wings.
Oh Jesus Christ! They swept the Flyers right out of the playoffs. Made them look like their bitch. It was embarrassing.
That was when they were loaded. When they had Fedorov and Yzerman, and there were so many.
Young Nick Lidstrom.
Yeah.
Stacked team back then, weren't they?
They won like 2 or 3 in a row.
And they did all that by the draft. And
picks in, dude. Picks in. Sorry.
Yep.
I'm getting excited. Could I make it 3 in a row? I got 2. Should I go 3 in a row?
Go ahead.
Who you picking? Who you say they're gonna get?
Ooh, boy, this is a rough one.
Don't look at Twitter.
I'm not. Oh no, I'm not looking at Twitter. I've abandoned Twitter. Oh man, I'm gonna say they might go with the Thompson kid. I think they might stretch down to grab him. He's a real big center, like 6'4" center, 6 foot, maybe 6'6", maybe. I think I saw. There he is,
dude.
Tage Thompson, right there. 6'6", 195. So he'll be 220 before he plays in the NHL. Man, is that Eric Lindros-esque?
Yeah.
They need a center. I'll say Tage Thompson is who goes here to. See, I want to say that, but then Detroit loves the foreign guys.
They really do.
Damn, I'm kind of. All right, the pick's not in, by the way.
Yeah, you got 1:40 to pick.
To figure it out.
The pick is in, by the way. They keep switching. Did they trade it? They've already traded down once.
Yeah, James. They only have those 2 picks they got in the Eller trade Montreal has in the second round. He was just asking how many second-round picks Montreal had now. Montreal? Yeah.
I guess that's just the 2, right?
Yeah, I just checked it. It's only those 2.
Yeah, man. I'm thinking Tage Thompson goes right here, dude. His dad, Brent Thompson, as you see, was a former NHL player. Then Brad Jones was an NHL player, but Thompson's the center. Jones is the left wing. Yeah, I'm gonna say Tage Thompson goes right here to Detroit. That's my final answer.
Tage, who the fuck names a kid Tage? I don't know. Jeez, I've seen Mr. Thompson did. What a name!
I know, man. You think that's bad? You should have seen some of the names last night in the NBA draft. Jesus.
Oh, man. See, that dude's still there, that Rupsev dude or whatever. Rupsov or whatever.
I know who you're talking. The Russian, right?
German Rupsov.
Oh, the German.
That's what I'm
picking. German. Okay, you're going
with I say. Yeah.
Okay. I'm taking Tage Thompson right here. I'm sticking with it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
I'll go with Rupsov too.
Son of a bitch.
No, I'm just saying because that's their MO. They love those KHL guys.
Absolutely. Well,
the only reason I'm picking it because that's Bob McKenzie's pick. He's usually right.
Let's see. Who's it going to be? Sleep back there? People can hear
just
you.
the first round graphics. He asked if we were going to do the whole draft or just the first round.
Who was it? Oh, Chalowski, defenseman. Wow.
Solowski goes to Detroit, the defenseman.
Wow.
BC Hockey League, that's the same league as my Penticton V's.
The Chilliwack
Chiefs. Yeah, same league. Getting a lot of guys from the BCJHL.
Yeah,
just said 3 never happened before.
It's just the first round tonight, right? That's it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they have the draft ending at 10:30, so definitely it's not going to end at 10:30, but that's where they have it ending. So
Yeah,
we'll
it's
be
gonna
here
be
probably till
later.
about 11. Yeah, we'll be here for about another hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, he said, "Are we going to do the rest for the weekend?" I don't
I
think
can't.
so.
Yeah, I can't. I won't be around tomorrow to do it. So
I would not know one guy out there. So, obviously, no. But Chilliwack Chiefs, yeah, that's a town right outside of Vancouver. I
Now
lived there for a little bit.
Carolina's on the clock.
Carolina needs everything.
They have them taking in this mock a kid named Riley Tufty, a huge winger.
Yeah, the Tufty kid. That's the kid I've been talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of my forwards that I like. So the Flyers are going to get one of the forwards. But knowing Hextall, he'll take somebody we don't know. Yeah, the Tufty kid's huge, man. He's 6'5", 211. He'll be 225 before he plays in the NHL.
No problem, James.
What'd he say?
Oh, he just said he meant something, and he just said thanks again for answering him.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what Philly's gonna do.
Philly Flyers, could they use a big center? Thompson's there. And man, I don't know. There's a lot of guys there that Hextall can choose from. First, Carolina has to make their pick, though. Who do I think Carolina might take
I
here?
hope they
The
make a
Hayjack
quick
kid?
one. You notice like some of the guys that are like GMs or whatever won't get up there and blab like some of them, and they're just like, yeah, this is our pick.
Yeah.
Like we need more of that.
I'm going with the next pick, that Jermaine Bruce Wolf guy. I'm just going to keep picking him until he's gone.
That works.
I think that's what I did that.
I'll eventually be right.
Yeah, that's what I did the year Aaron Rodgers went in the NFL draft. I was like, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron
And then
Rodgers
finally-
is going to eventually be moved.
Yeah, somebody's taking him.
I got a buddy, he comes over, we're watching hockey, and he'll be like, here he goes, he's going to score. Oh, here he goes, he's going to score. Oh, he's going to score. He scored. I told you he was going to score.
Oh God.
It's like, yeah, I know you did.
The 2 second-round picks that Montreal got, they gave up 2 seconds to get Andrew Shaw.
Oh, okay.
It was 39 and 45, I believe. So I don't think
So
Montreal.
they don't have any now. I apologize. I misread it.
Yeah. I think that's what I just saw. Don't take my word for it. Yeah. Well, the good
You're
news
supposed to take your word for it. You're the stats guy.
the good news is though is that they're going to sign Shaw. So they're already working on a deal. The pick's in, by the way.
Yeah, let's keep it moving here.
Defenseman's going off the board here. What's his name? Hayjack, maybe going here to Carolina.
Yeah,
I like his name.
that makes sense.
And he said it's going to be the German blah whatever dude. I can't remember his last name.
Rupstoff.
Yeah, there you go. That's who. Lance. Who are you picking that they're going to take?
Hang on, let me look.
Don't look at a mock. Come up with your own.
I'll say the other defenseman, Dennis Chwalski.
Chalowski or whatever.
Yeah, however you say it.
Wait, didn't he just go?
Oh,
I
maybe
think
he
he
did.
got drafted.
Yeah, he just got picked by.
Oh, duh.
Pick his twin brother.
I like this kid right here is going to him. Libor Hayjack. Hajek?
Sounds good. I love some of their names.
I hate their names.
Where's Joe Smith when we need him, eh?
There you go.
Or like this one, Max Jones.
Yeah, that's
Nice
the guy.
and simple.
There you go. That's an easy one. You might as well pick him.
I like this guy. This kid's name's cool. Cale Clegg.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. Here's one I like too, Tage Thompson.
Yeah, that's the huge center, the 6'6" center.
Yeah.
He's American too, so I like him.
This is amazing to me that he's 6'6" and 190.
Yeah, he'll be 225 before he plays in the NHL.
I'm just saying, that's crazy.
Yep, he better start eating the steaks.
James is saying in the chat that Montreal has their second and Minnesota's second from the Vanek deal.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then. So they had a lot of seconds to deal with to get Shaw.
So then they still got 2 left.
Okay, there you go. So they traded 39 and 40 to get Shaw, and they still have 2 left. Yeah, so that's good.
That's a good deal.
They turned 4 picks into a good forward. Well, 2 into a good forward and still have 2 more. And like I said, they said that he's going to sign.
Well, that's good for them.
Yeah. There he goes, Gauthier.
Yep.
That's the guy I like. The
That's
Flyers
the guy
lost
that they had the Flyers taken.
Yeah, now I think it's time for the Flyers to jump on Tufte. Tufte or Jones.
Yep, their pick now.
Trade it again.
Well, I ain't going for that Jermaine Rustov guy because you say you need a forward. That guy's
we need a forward.
Hey, Graphic says in the chat, I hope the Flyers fuck up. LOL.
Hey. Kick him out of the chat.
You know, I think I gotta agree with Graphics on this one.
Kick him out of the call. Yeah, I like Jones here or Tufte. They're my 2 guys now that Gautier's going. Gauthier was my first guy, but
I have a soft heart for Philly because when I played minor hockey as I grew up, that's what our uniforms were. We had the Philadelphia Flyer uniforms. We were the Princeton Flyers. So
Sweet.
The logo that's never changed.
Oh, we had a different logo. We had the same exact uniform, but color-wise. But
okay, yeah. Our logos never changed.
We didn't have the whatever that's supposed to be.
It's a puck with wings.
Yeah. It's also a P.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, a puck with wings. It's a P, a flying P.
And it's also a puck.
Yeah, close enough.
Also looks like a glove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're slowly getting towards the end here, gentlemen.
I said a puck with wings. I don't know where that came from. It's a flying P.
That's also a puck with wings, too, kind of. That's a whole bunch of different stuff, that logo. You can ask 5 people what that logo looks like, and they're going to give you 5 different answers.
That's true.
At least it's not like our original Canuck, logo with the stick and puck. It's like, Jesus. What an ugly, logo.
Yeah, the Flyers just tweeted, "Let's try this again. The Flyers are on the clock."
Yeah.
Trade it.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they go down to like 25 from here. Like, just keep getting second-round picks.
Well, if there's 3 of the guys they want left there, might as well go down 2.
Yeah, back down to 25, or you move down again. Let's go.
Hey, if you can get another early second-round pick, why not?
I forgot the Florida Panthers have a new logo. It's a more realistic-looking Panther now.
I haven't seen it.
It kind of they designed it from the Marine logo or something, or some Army logo.
I don't know.
The first division, yeah, it's not bad. I like the logo, but I've seen the uniforms. They're not all that great, but I definitely like the logo. It was definitely designed from some airborne or some U.S. Army logo. They even said, we went kind of like this. They didn't steal it, but we were inspired by it, I guess.
It's funny, Hextall just looks so calm and collected, like, yeah, whatever.
They traded this pick, dude. He's not going up to the podium.
And they must have. Because it says the pick is in and they haven't even moved.
Yeah, it said that last time too, remember?
Yeah.
He just wants to hit somebody with a stick, doesn't he?
Well, he was an angry son of a bitch.
I love that.
Man, he was a vicious goalie, wasn't he?
Remember when he beat the shit out of Felix Potvin?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Don't get in his crease or you're going to get the stick.
Oh, yeah, he had a serious anger problem.
The Flyers traded their pick from 18 to 22, and now it looks like they've traded it again.
Hey, if you can collect more assets and there's no one you really like there, why not?
Well, especially like I said, if there's 3 guys they want that are there,
Here they come.
They move down 2, they're going to get one of them.
They made
Never
the
mind.
pick.
They
They
are going
made
to
the
pick somebody.
pick. Here they go, baby. Here it comes.
They were just stalling, pissing us off. God
Max
damn.
Jones, Ryan Tufte, one of the two.
They were doing their poker face.
Max Jones, that's all Hextall has is a poker face. This guy doesn't smile.
Yeah, he just looks like that's his like default face, angry.
Yeah. Hextall's seen some shit. When you look at him, he's got like that 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah.
So who do you guys pick?
Max
Nobody
Jones.
Max Jones?
Oh, is that who you think they're going to take?
Yeah.
Stop jumping on my picks.
You guys are both saying Max Jones?
I like Jones, but I think Tufte might have the size that they prefer. Hold on, I got to listen to this.
Ooh.
They took the German Rubasov dude.
Yeah.
There he is. Hey, he was tearing up. He must have knew. They told him before. He's the guy that was wiping the tear from his eye.
I was finally
he's a two-way center.
Finally right.
Yeah, there you go, Lance.
Well, I was just going to pick him till the end. I had no clue who he is, but...
Just
Get a
like the
good look at
name.
him.
Hey, Russian centerman. Russians are sometimes so much of a big gamble, though, aren't they?
Philly takes German Rubstov with their pick.
German Rustov.
Rustov Machka. Rustov Crush.
Who
That's
do you
awesome.
compare him to, dude?
Hold on. I didn't see it. I was too busy, laughing. Sorry. I'm
I don't
not.
think they've showed it yet. The comparison thing.
I just wondered. They're saying this guy's a really good two-way player and a clutch goal scorer.
Two-way player?
Yes.
Russian? Can there be one? Jeez. They're always...
Yeah,
never
they're
want to
always
play.
so offensive oriented.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that hat, too.
The Finnish guy just wants to remind us it's 5 a.m. now.
Jesus. The sun up yet there, dude? Jerzu? Man.
I'll ask him.
Sun's still up in the sky here.
But yeah, it's only 7 your time.
Yeah, it's not even close to setting.
Oh,
You
man.
probably still got a good hour or more of light.
Yeah, sun don't set till about 8:30 here now.
Well, Florida's on the clock. Oh, here's Hexy.
So I'm listening to Hextall.
Yeah, we all are, yeah.
On the quiet.
Yeah.
I think the Flyers are going to move back into the first round. I think they're about to use 36 to move back up, to be honest with you. I think they're going to use 36 and something else and move back into the end of the first. Maybe like 27, 28.
Because he basically just said that they like a lot of guys early in the second round.
Yeah.
And yeah, they could wait for this guy to might as well trade your picks and get the guy you want and get rid of your pick. Why draft them at where were they, 15 or wherever they were?
And to answer
18.
your question, Lance,
Yeah.
the guys the guy says, yes, the sun is up.
Wow.
That's
This
dedication.
Yeah.
Well, at least the sun's up. It's a lot harder in the middle of the night when it's dark. It's easier to be up in the morning when the sun's already up.
Is, he said it's 8:03.
8:03, yeah. It's 10:03 here. I honestly, I think the Flyers are going to move back into the first round, dude. If Jones or Thompson or the other dude Tufte, if they hang around after a pick or two here, I think you might see Hextall jump back up, man. Use that 36 and then, or what? 36, right? And then use something else and move up.
Yeah.
Maybe a player. Maybe they got a guy on the current roster they want to dump out too.
That's very possible.
Yeah, I'm thinking that might be what happens with them. I don't.
Pick is in.
Yeah, I don't think they're done.
Here comes Florida.
Yeah, with their Penn State Nittany Lions ripoff logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason I don't think the Flyers are done tonight.
I'm gonna say they take a winger here.
Yeah, they're going foreign winger right here. Man, who am I gonna say? I'm not 100% sure.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna try and pronounce it. Alex DeBrincat.
I'm gonna say I have no idea who he is. Yeah, man. Although they could use a center, right? Because they have a couple forward scorers, wingers.
Yeah, they got Yager there.
Yeah, so Yager's not going to be there when this pick gets up, though.
I know.
I think they might go with the Thompson kid here. I'm in his corner right now. I want him to go.
The Finnish guy wants to know what time does the second round start tomorrow?
I believe it's noon our time, noon Eastern.
Let me see. You know what? Give me a second, guys. I'm going to walk away. I'll go look it up on the guide.
Wait. I'm right here on my guide right now. You don't have to get up.
Okay.
Yeah, let the stat guy do it. He's great at it.
Tomorrow it's I guess it's on ESP or on NHL Network. What the hell?
The pick.
I'm trying to see the name.
Henrik Borgstrom, center.
Okay, thank you.
That's not who I had him taken.
Me neither.
No, well, Mackenzie just said he had him 35 off the board, so
it sounds like a reach.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Is it noon our time?
I'm not finding it. Hold on. What the hell?
Let me try to Google.
Yeah, because it's not on my guide for. Wait.
I think it might be on the rest is on the net.
Oh,
network.
it's 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Woo.
10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. Rounds 2 through 7. Yeah, 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Is that Eastern?
Yeah, Eastern our time.
Jeez,
hey,
that's in a few hours. That can't be right.
Yeah, it's 10 a.m.
So it's 5:06 there. So that's 7-hour difference.
So it would be like 5 p.m. their time then.
It's on at 7 a.m. my time.
Yeah, so it would be 5 p.m. their time was when it starts.
they could actually watch it at normal time.
Yeah.
7 a.m. Yeah, just stay up. Jesus.
That's what I just typed to him now.
That kid's hat does not fit.
No, it doesn't.
Oh my God!
Doesn't that look awkward?
And of course, he feels more stupid than anybody. Of course, he has to put the damn hat on.
Next is the Ducks.
The Ducks. They could use a defenseman. I think.
Yeah. They went out. Was it them? No, they didn't go out in the first round this year. I'm thinking of the Kings and the Blackhawks.
Yeah. The Kings definitely went out in the first round. The Sharks gave them the boot. 5 games, 6 games, I think it was. 5 games?
It was quick.
Yep.
I don't know about you, Lance, but that was the most shocking to me when the Kings and the Blackhawks both were eliminated.
Quick, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially Chicago. They seem to always pull it out every year somehow.
Yeah, I was going to say
And LA,
they went to Game
of course,
7,
too.
and you thought, they'll win it.
I did. I thought, I was like, there's no way the Blackhawks are losing this game.
They always seem to find a way to win. But
You ain't
absolutely.
kidding, dude.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
one of my nemesis there, the Blackhawks. They always seem to knock Vancouver out.
Yeah, it's one of ours, too.
Yeah, we always used to have the one, I always call them the nemesis team.
Well, they beat us in the finals in 2010.
Yeah.
That's why they're our nemesis. And plus,
was that the year you guys made it in the playoffs in the overtime at the last game of the season?
Yes.
Yeah, shootout. Yeah. Shootout.
And then we beat
you were
Boston.
down. Yeah, you were down 3-0 Boston, and you came back in games.
3-0 and
3-0 in Game 7.
Yeah, we were losing 3-0 Game 7 too. Came back and beat them, man. And
that was crazy.
And then we just annihilated Montreal 4 games to 1 in the conference
after you
finals.
guys won those, I thought, man, these guys aren't. After that was such a momentum thing. It's like, whoa, they come back all that way.
Yeah,
we lost 2 goalies.
God, dude.
We lost 2 goalies. We had an AHL goalie. What's his name? What's his name, dude?
Layton.
Michael Layton. Yeah, Michael Layton. We had an AHL goalie basically playing in the Stanley Cup Finals. We tried to outscore Chicago, but with Layton in goal, we just couldn't do it.
It was crazy because that was the year it was Layton against Antti Niemi.
Yeah, Niemi. Niemi looked like shit. Layton looked like shit, and they just, man.
And they almost actually took it to a Game 7, Lance.
And with the overtime.
Oh yeah, I know. I want if I don't watch hockey in Canada, I'm going to get deported, right? So I got to make. I don't care who's in it. I'll watch it when it gets to the end. I have to, right?
Like Lance always tells me, if Trump becomes president, we can't live up there because he's building a wall.
Yeah,
hey,
we got
I already put you down on the application to move up there, so you're screwed. I added you on Facebook, so I got you as a reference and everything. I got your name. I'm coming.
Yeah, because actually, slavery is legal up here in Canada.
Oh, shit.
You're the only ones that got rid of it. I'm kidding. I'm joking. Obviously, there's no slavery here.
That's funny.
I think we might need to edit that out. Who's got a dump button? Allegedly. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. There you go.
That was the thing. Did you hear that the other night, Lance? We were talking about Paige.
Maybe.
About her getting arrested, and I kept telling Mike, or Joey, I'm sorry, you have to say allegedly because we didn't know. I said allegedly.
So that was our big thing. We were just like, yeah, we got to get a soundboard to keep saying allegedly.
Yeah, just drop it in, allegedly.
Well, if talking WWE, you'd get to use it a lot, probably. So.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
All right, the pick is in.
The pick is in. I'm gonna say a defenseman right here.
Yeah, I have no clue, but I'll go along with you.
Yeah. Oh no, they're getting old up front, man. Kessler, Corey Perry, those guys are old. They traded Maroon, right? Pat Maroon.
I think Ducks were kind of all in on this year, so.
Yeah. Now this guy's got to come announce the pick. Max Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the
winger. I could barely
winger.
understand him.
There's the winger. There's the winger I wanted for the Flyers, too. That's one of them. So who's left that's on the board? Just Tufte, right?
Yeah.
That's the only winger.
Max Jones goes to Anaheim at 24. Next up is the Stars.
Dallas, they could use a defenseman. They're young up front, man. Jamie Benn and the Sagan kid.
Right.
Yeah, they're stocked, aren't they, up there?
Yeah, Patrick
Young,
Sharp's
awesome.
there too. He's old,
Young,
but
awesome forwards.
Yeah, they're loaded.
yeah, I could see a defenseman right here for them.
I can't believe that teams just gave up on Tyler Seguin and just kept trading him, and Dallas is like, we'll take him. No problem.
I thought it was who all traded him? I thought it was just Boston that traded him down there.
Let me look.
He went.
Give me a sec.
He was traded from Boston
to just Dallas. That's it.
No, he's been traded twice.
Okay, was it Toronto that traded him to Boston?
Yeah,
before?
yeah. They because Toronto got him in the. Oh no! They got the Phil Kessel trade. Is how Boston got Seguin. Maybe he was only traded once.
Yeah, you're right. It was only from Boston to
yeah,
Dallas.
Just the Boston to Dallas. Yeah.
That's why they're. Yeah, I'm thinking because of the Toronto
okay.
trade, but
no big deal.
I can't believe Boston gave up on them. There we go.
And actually, I think I just read that they got Louis Eriksson for him. I think they might lose Louis Eriksson, the Bruins.
Yes. I keep hearing more and more that's going to happen.
Yeah, so they might end up with nothing right now on their team, I guess, and what they got for Seguin, right?
Wow.
I like it. I'd love to see Boston fall flat on their faces. I can't stand the Bruins.
I'm not a Boston fan. Talk about nemesis teams. When the Canucks lost to Boston there in the finals.
We don't like them either.
Yeah, that's the year they knocked us out of the playoffs, Boston. That's their revenge they got on us.
Everybody here on the Canucks fans, they're blaming Roberto Luongo for losing Game 7. Well, we lost 3-0. You have to score at least one freaking goal. Don't blame the goalie. God.
Yeah. And then they had the wackadoo goalie in net for Boston that year, Tim Thomas.
Oh, man, was he nuts or what?
That guy went full Donald Trump.
Yeah, and then Boston just basically said, well, we can't have you on our team talking whatever you're... Yeah. He's a proud American, I guess.
He's just nuts.
I guess.
Here's how old he was. He was drafted by the Quebec Nordiques, so...
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's a cool story. I guess, like, his mom's... She was like a single mom that took care of this kid and his brother.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, she's paid mom now.
Yeah.
Hey, when's the Mega Millions drawn tonight? Do you know? I bought a couple tickets in it.
11-ish, I think.
Yeah, I think it's right before the news comes on, right?
Yeah.
Like 10:58.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I get off of this during the middle of this and say "F you" to all you guys, you know why. I'm a millionaire.
Yeah, well, Mike knows where you live, so... Joey, sorry. knows where you live, so he'll be hitting me up to come over and collect him. joke, obviously. But that is cool, yes.
Yeah, because you got too long of a flight.
Well, I'd hitchhike. Single mom making the sacrifices to have her kid play hockey, because let me just say, hockey equipment is expensive.
I bet.
It is crazy expensive. And then you got to pay for your ice time and teams.
Yep.
And like good pair of skates is $500, right?
Oh wow.
About 3.
Sticks are like $300, $200 for a stick.
Yeah, about that.
You break one, gotta buy another one.
Well, most companies now have guarantees on their sticks, so if you break it, they'll actually replace it for you. Candace's brother snaps them in half all the time, and he sends them back, and they replace them.
Here they come.
Helmet's $100. The shoulder pads are $300.
Yeah.
And especially if you're a goalie, Jesus, those gotta buy those pads that are probably $3,000.
Yeah.
The pick is in, and they're slowly taking the walk up.
That's Lindy Ruff, right?
Maybe.
It looks like Lindy Ruff. Is that him with the nil guy there? The guy on the left there. Yeah, the guy on the left there is Lindy Ruff, right?
I think so.
And the guy on the right is Nil, the general manager. Oh, no, let's find out.
It does look like Lindy Ruff. You're right. It does look like him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him.
Dallas Stars owe me a lot of money. I made that jersey, that new jersey they had there, that green one. I had that for my NHL team online. I had that exact jersey, the exact color, the exact stripes. And next year they changed their jersey. Joking, but
there we go.
Wow.
I want to hear this for 1 second. Well, you guys keep talking, obviously.
Nah, that's cool. Well,
yeah, it is Lindy Ruff. All right, that's all I wanted to hear. That it was Lindy Ruff. Yeah, Lindy's looking a little old. That's what years of Buffalo will do to you. He's their head coach. He could never win the big one in Buffalo, man. He had Dominic Hasek. Hasek laying down, doing backflips and saving pucks.
There he goes.
There's my guy. So there's one more of them left, right? No, they're all gone. Well, Tage Thompson's still there, but he's a center. I'd prefer to have the winger. Son of a bitch. Is there anybody left in the chat saying anything?
There's a few. Riley Tufke goes to Dallas at 25.
Is there any way, do you guys know if there's any way that I can load up YouTube on my browser and see the chat? Because I can't do it on the app.
I don't know. That's weird.
Because I'm on my iPad, so.
I just pull it up on
I
my
have
laptop.
no clue. You just got to go on YouTube, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I don't want to open it up in my app, though, because the app won't let me do it. So I'm going to try the Safari browser right now and see if it's there.
Okay. Up next is the Capitals at 26.
They're pretty stacked, and maybe a defenseman. I don't know.
Yeah, they just won the President's Trophy, so I don't know where the hell you go, you know?
The Caps?
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah,
obviously loaded on forward. And obviously no goalie because they just signed Holtby, didn't they? It's a bunch of...
Man, he's something else, isn't he?
He's a monster, dude. What he did to the Flyers there at that last game.
And just for the Flyers to get to a Game 6 was impressive.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to get swept, but...
It happened.
I thought Washington was going to win the cup, but...
Jason, are you sure there's 32 picks? Because I'm looking... And
is not cable.
mocks, and there's only 30 picks.
Nah, I might be wrong. Don't take my word for it.
All right, James in the chat wants to know if we think Yakupov will be traded for a third rounder.
I think Yakupov's days in Vancouver are done. Edmonton. I think Yakupov's days in Edmonton are done. I think they've made it clear that they want him gone. I think he needs a change of scenery now, bad. So I don't know if it's going to be a third rounder, maybe a late second rounder. Somebody wants to take a waiver on him. But to answer your question, kind of, he's moving, but I don't know if it's going to be for a third. It could be for a fourth, maybe. I don't know. It depends on how bad they want to get rid of him.
I think they're going to dump him for whatever they can get.
Yeah, that's the best way to say
that
it.
way too.
I think his bags are packed. He's not going back to Edmonton.
And yeah, it's 30 picks, 30 teams, right? So.
Okay, yeah. So yeah. I'm thinking baseball, I guess.
That's okay. So we got 5 picks left.
Yeah. Yeah, Yakupov, I think his time is done there. They've given him enough time to figure out who he is and what he's going to be.
It might just be best for him to move on.
Yeah, fresh start somewhere else. Maybe, he can.
I don't even think they're going to get a third for him. I don't think anybody give him a fifth for him. Maybe it's just he just seems like trouble.
Yeah,
he seems like one of those Russians that just thinks he's better than he is and wants to. I don't know, but
I think the best case scenario on him might be for a team that needs a guy going, that needs a change of scenery too, to get traded for him. You might have 2 teams that want guys going who are going to flip flop, switch them over and see if they could get something out of them. So that could be what happens there. It might not be an actual pick that goes. It might be another guy in his same position.
Yeah.
There's a trade, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Either that or
traded to the Blues.
I I think a third pick for Yakupov is fair.
Yeah, so do I.
But are they going to find
I
it?
think what happened, the Blues jumped Tampa to take this pick.
It's possible.
Okay.
I think the thing, too, is I think Edmonton might have played their hand, and everybody
just said
knows.
Blues are on the clock.
Yeah, I can tell you what it was for if you want.
Go ahead.
St. Louis gets number 26 right here. Washington moves back to 28, and Washington also picks up number 87 in the third round, which was their pick, by the way. They got their third-round pick back from St. Louis.
Right,
so
that's not terrible.
It's 26 going to St. Louis for 28 and 87. That's the
that's
whole
not
roundup.
a bad deal.
Yeah, it's
They
basically
must
giving
know
them.
exactly who they want because it says the pick is in.
Hey, maybe Washington uses 87 and trades it for Yakupov. Gets him there with Ovechkin.
You never know.
Hey, there you go. If Yakupov went to Washington, I think he might.
Ooh-wee.
Two Russians that can, Ovechkin being an older statesman could,
Yep. So
we're obviously really jumping into the feature ball pick there, but
You never know.
but hey, if it happens, you heard it first here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I'd say if the Canucks had a chance to get Yakupov, I would say no.
But I think it would depend on what you guys are giving up for him, right? Because maybe
I
you
would give up a third or a fourth. I just don't want him on my team.
Yeah, I mean,
It kind of reminds me, Jason, when the Flyers traded for Gagne.
Sam Gagne.
Yeah.
Oh no, I like Sam Gagne. It's more of when the Flyers got. Hold on, there's a name I'm about to throw out there at you. What's the guy's name? Hold on a second. Steve Downey. He's kind of like a Downey guy. Just a headache.
Right.
Just not a guy that I think anybody wants on their team right now. And I mean, maybe
He's
there's
just like
a GM.
a knucklehead.
Yeah, I think he's a little too entitled. He's the first overall pick or whatever, and he knows it.
Gotcha.
I like that dude on St. Louis, man. Vladimir Tarasenko. I love that kid.
Yeah, he's going to be a big superstar coming up in the future.
Yep. He's definitely
Here we go.
Let's see who it is.
Tage Thompson.
There he goes, Tage Thompson. There's the other guy I like.
It goes to the Blues.
Hey, so that means none of the guys are left for the Flyers that I liked.
Yep. Tampa Bay's up next.
He's from the University of Connecticut, UConn. 6'6", 195. He'll probably be 225, 230 before he plays in the NHL. He probably already has. That's probably a old weigh-in on him.
Yeah, because you said usually they scout these guys like way.
Oh, he's a big right-handed center. Maybe he does have some Lindros in him. Let's see right here. Nice shot.
Better not hit him in the head.
Yeah, really.
He's got the same haircut.
He's got a mullet?
No. I mean, there's everyone else in this draft.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the hockey haircut.
Yeah.
I want to be a barber in a hockey town. You do one haircut and make money all day.
Yeah. Next.
All right, now, what do you guys think Tampa needs? A center?
Yeah, well, Tampa's going to need to replace Stamkos, I think.
That's what I mean, so you probably need a center.
I think this kid would have been a good fit for Tampa. That's probably why St. Louis jumped him.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. That makes total sense.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, Boston's got San Jose's pick for Martin Jones. That's that trade.
Yeah,
I'm just going. Yeah, I just saw that, by the way. That's why I threw that out there. Yeah, Tampa probably needs. Tampa might need a defense. Tampa needs a player right now, I think.
Well, they got to replace Steve Stamkos, so
maybe. I mean, I'm not going to say. You think he's definitely gone?
Yeah, he's good, 100%.
mean, I told you if they can throw the money at him, though, it's tax free down there, man.
This is the big thing. I think it was when Steve Yzerman, that's their general manager for Tampa.
Yeah.
When he picked.
Wait. Did Stevie Y?
No, I'm totally off. I'm totally wrong. I'm thinking of something totally different.
Stevie Y went to Toronto, didn't he?
Brendan Shanahan is.
Shanahan. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was thinking of something totally different. It's not. I'm not even close to being right with those things.
It's getting later.
I got Stamkos mixed up with Martin St. Louis for a second there.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least I didn't tell my stupid story.
It's getting late.
Another American gone.
Yeah. They gotta go score here, right? They have to. They gotta replace the possibility of Stamkos leaving.
They have to at least fill in the void just in case. You can't have too many good forwards, so.
No.
You really can't.
The pick's in already, so they know who they wanted.
Well, I like that. We don't need to be wasting time.
Hey, before we go... Sorry, go ahead.
I was hoping for St. Louis this year. They've been one of those teams that have never really won anything, but...
I kind of rooted for them, too, because they've suffered for a long time.
Well, we were talking, too, I think, and what we both were agreeing on, too, is to see Hitch win one. Hitchcock, the former Flyers head coach.
11 American players drafted tonight.
Was it?
11's the record, so they need one more to break it.
I thought they just broke it with that kid. I thought he made 12.
Oh, maybe he did.
I'm probably wrong, though. Don't take
They just put on the screen 11.
Oh, okay.
Drafted, so.
Well, is there another American?
In, so I'll have to wait and see.
I'll just draft an American to get the record.
Yeah,
why not, right? Yeah, there's a kid that they could use right there, Brett Howden. That'd be a pick for them right now. Tampa, Brett Howden, the center.
Yeah.
Let me look at the other names here because these are defensemen. They might go defense,
that's where
man.
They have Howden going around 25.
Yeah, their defense is getting a little old though. Like Matt Carl, Braden Coburn. Well, they have Hedman down there. He's not old.
But I know what you mean.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Howden or right here this kid Rasmus Asplund. I'll say Howden though. Yeah, Pascal Laberge too. He might go here, but I'll stick with Howden. He seems to have fallen a little bit. They probably will like him right here.
Makes sense.
Stevie.
Yeah, I gotta agree with him there. He's like, when you put big money into a bad contract, you get stuck with it. It just kills you.
Who said that?
One of the guys on this coverage here.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, Howden's there, and then after that, it's kind of a fall off in centers and forwards. So I guess he's got to be the pick, right?
Yeah.
I would agree. Brett Howden, I think that's the guy that's going to get is going.
Yeah, and if they go defense here, if they do happen to take a defenseman, I like Kel Clegg. I think it'll be either Howden or Clegg.
There he is.
Yep, there you go. There's your
Brett Howden.
Possible replacement in a couple years for Stamkos. And he's not going to replace Stamkos, but that'll be the guy who fills
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, fill the void.
He's not filling those shoes.
No one is.
Brett Howden. So now you might get like a string of defensemen going. Moose Jaw. Is that in Saskatchewan?
Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
What a name of a town, eh? Moose Jaw.
Yeah. It can't be as bad as the one they show on the Ice Road Truckers. What the hell is the name of that town? Like way up in Canada, like Tuck or some shit like that.
Tuck.
Yeah.
That's where Metallica went and played up there.
Did they really?
Yeah, it's on YouTube somewhere. They play for about 50 Indians.
Holy shit.
Then they played in Antarctica. They wanted to go everywhere. They wanted to go to the top of the pole and the bottom of the pole. Because Tuktoyaktuk's the highest place you can go north.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Eskimos up there?
Eskimos, yeah. A couple Eskimos and maybe a seal and a moose. And a whale. Some deer.
A rogue caribou?
Because from what I understand, they're basically, when it's not cold, cut off from the rest of the world. Because, like, them roads basically turn into rivers.
Yeah, well, it's tundra up there. It's like swamp, and it just freezes.
Okay.
Yeah, and then in the summertime, it just turns into like a muskeg. It's called. It's like a mossy, gross.
Thank you so much. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Jerzu, Jerzu.
Jerzu. You can't pronounce anybody's name, Joey. Jeez.
I know. I'm struggling. He says he's going. This is the Finland guy. He's going to sleep, but he said it was an awesome stream. Thank you for the kind words.
Yeah. Thanks for showing up, dude.
Yeah, go get some rest, man.
5 p.m.'s a die hard, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's probably like 6 a.m. there now.
5:30, right? 5:33?
Yeah, 5:36, somewhere in there.
Later than us.
Yeah, that's really being a diehard. I guess because they wanted to see their brethren, make it to the big time.
Yeah, there you go.
Wasn't and I don't remember this. Was Solani? Wasn't he Finnish?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Timo Solani's, yeah.
The Finnish Flash, wasn't he?
Yeah, the Finnish Flash.
See, I didn't know that.
Drafted by the Winnipeg Jets back in the day.
Yeah, he played for a little bit of Winnipeg, Anaheim, San Jose.
I think he still might hold the record for rookie goals in a year.
Didn't he play for like the Ducks at the end?
He played for he played for the Ducks at the end because I think he won the cup that year with them. And was it
something like that?
Yeah, he played for the Ducks, that's for sure. And then he played for San Jose for like a few years in there, I think, and he went back to the Ducks.
Yeah. Now this is Washington again, right?
Yeah, Washington's on the board here.
At 28.
Yeah, defenseman's coming off here. They have
3
enough
picks
forwards.
left.
They have enough forwards down there in Washington. They need a defenseman.
Yeah. Makes sense. They could always use some depth.
Yeah, this is where that guy right there, that Libor Hajek or whatever, would be good for them.
Okay.
Right there too, Lucas Johansson would be good for them.
You got your second wind at the end. Knowing all these guys.
Yeah, they're
Pick is in, thank God.
Yeah.
Actually, Kel Clegg, I think, would be really good for them here. I'm going to say that Clegg is their pick.
Okay.
Clegg, yeah, Kel Clegg.
You've been pretty damn good on these picks, so.
Hey, he's a stat guy.
Yeah, well, okay, there you go. No fantasy football league. You're not allowed in my fantasy football leagues.
Remember when we did fantasy baseball like all those years? I was winning the league like every year.
Yeah. People used to get so mad, lads.
I know. I think I might have to let you guys win in my fantasy football league next year. Jeez. I'm going to lose you guys.
Oh, I play. It don't matter.
Yeah, I know. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Kel Clegg is who I'll go with here. I'm probably off now with him.
Besides, I won the one that mattered, Lance.
Yeah, you won money, so no matter how many free fantasy football leagues you win, it's the one that wins money is the one that counts.
Yeah, and I don't have to pay this year.
I'm not giving you any more advice this year. That's it. Cut off.
How much do you guys charge for the buy-in on your?
Last year it was $50.
Damn.
I think it's going to be like $30 this year. But either way, I don't have to pay.
Yeah, I was just going to say you're in.
Yeah, the money pulls out, right, out of your pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Winner doesn't pay. His money rides. All right, Kel Clegg right here. What the hell?
Yeah, why not? Because we're winding down. We're almost done.
I just hope they draft another American.
Yeah.
Lieber Hayek.
I heard Mackenzie say that.
Yeah, Lieber Hayek, Kel Clegg.
Lucas Johansson.
Yeah, there you go. It had to be one of those three guys. I just wanted it to be Clegg.
Lucas Johansson going.
Kelowna. That's hour away from me.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Kelowna Rockets.
Now we have the Bruins on the clock.
The Kelowna Rockets. Now they're in the WHL, which would be the same as the OHL.
Yeah, it's just a Western Hockey League.
Yeah, that's our biggest name team like around here. So
okay,
for like that would be like NCAA.
I got you.
Boston defenseman as well. I think the hijacker, hey, whatever the hell his name is, goes here.
However you say it.
Yeah, I think he might be coming off the board here to Boston.
Hijacker.
Hayek.
Yeah.
I think it might be Hayek or Hayek.
But still, what a name.
Like you wouldn't want to say your name trying to board an airplane. What's your name?
Hijack.
What? Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. It's crazy.
See, look at all those guys from
TSA is,
Kelowna.
you better believe it.
See, that's a Kelowna Rockets there. That's the team from up top.
Were they a pain in the ass, Lance, when you had to go over to Dino's?
They just let me right through. It was like I was shocked. I was expecting to get searched.
He got his legs spread and everything. Pants down.
I was like, is this easy? It's not easy. Jesus, I could have brought a pound of weed with me.
Yeah.
No, I didn't bring you anything.
I know you're not. I know you didn't.
Yeah.
Lance bent over and grabbed his ankles, and they told him to walk on.
I thought for sure. You just look at me, and I thought for sure they were going to say something. Because I got long hair and whatever.
Yeah.
And no, I just walked right on through. I'm like, that's it. But
the only time they messed with me was when I was coming home back to Philly. They messed with me.
Did you see what Stevie Y said? Stevie Eiserman?
No.
He said we made our best offer to Stamkos. Take it or leave it.
Oh wow.
Hey, that's
a real nice way to. Yeah.
That's a good way to get someone to come to your team.
Yeah,
I like it, dude. I really do. Well, to stay with his team, you mean, because he's the Tampa GM. I like it, though, because you can't let a guy hold you hostage like that. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah, you have a valid point.
Then the players start running the team.
Yeah, he has to know where they're at money-wise. So this is your offer. If you're not going to take it, we're going to have to go replace you. So let me know now, because July 1st is
less than a week away.
Free agency, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's. I think they did the best thing. Let us know now. If you're not going to take it, we're going to make some more calls.
Understandable. You don't want to work here? Go work somewhere else. We don't care. Exactly. But we need to know.
Somebody will take your money.
Oh, yeah.
You better believe it.
Got to be the biggest free agent almost in the history of the NHL right now at the moment.
You would think.
Yeah. He's going to sign the largest free agent.
Because basically he's the only one. There's been years when there's been a few that have been out there. But he's like really the only big, huge guy.
The big name guy that would ever, get out.
One of the guys you're going to pick in the top 8 of fantasy, of hockey, or whatever, Because Milan Lucic's a free agent, too, but he ain't no...
Nah, he's not even
Stamkos. Yeah.
He's not... Lucic isn't even a first-line guy anymore.
No. Canucks are trying to get him, I guess, so...
He's an asshole.
That's good. I like to have it's good to have an asshole on your team once in a while. But and he's from Vancouver too, so that helps, right?
Oh, there you go. So he might take the hometown discount too.
Well, I don't know about that. He's an asshole, so I'm sure he wants as much goddamn money as he can, right?
Yeah.
At Although it is nice to sleep in your own bed every night when you're playing at home instead of hotel or whatever, rent an apartment.
Get rid of the house down there and make a little money back on that, wherever you were living.
There you go.
So you guys got the Independence Day 2 commercial going now?
No, we have. I have an Xfinity commercial right now. It's our local cable.
I get you.
And we're just back to the
we're back
track now.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm just a little behind, but I am on a
delay thing. Yeah.
Here's that trade right here that got Boston the pick.
Yep.
It was the Martin Jones deal. It's very, very, very good deal by the Sharks.
Oh man, what a deal that is! San Jose Sharks have a goalie for the next 10 years.
Yeah, as long as they keep him there. Oh, Cam Neely, kick his ass, Seabass.
Cam Neely, oh my God, there's the worst trade the Canucks have ever done in the history of the Canucks. We sent Cam Neely to Boston for some guy, his last name was Peterson. He was like 34 years old. Yeah, he scored like 100 points a year before. He played maybe 30 games for our Canucks, and that was it.
And Cam Neely's a Hall of Fame.
We gave up Cam Neely to the Boston, and you guys know what he did in Boston.
Hall of Fame.
Wow. Here we go.
They gave up on him. They see nothing in him. So
hijack.
Trent Frederick.
Who?
Going
the National Develop Program? What?
Yeah, I never heard of that.
He's there. Oh, everybody's there. I forgot. They bring them all in.
Now, Anaheim with the last pick of the day.
He's way at the back, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's way up there.
Oh, God, he's going to take an hour just to get up there.
Yeah.
They got the chairs folded up behind him, so you know he's right at the back.
He's going to trip and fall down the steps, too. And
maybe he'll just run.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Hey, he's happy. He's like, oh, my God, I got drafted.
He's like, come on, Anaheim. Can we get a quick one now, please?
Oh, he's a U.S. kid. There you go. There's the record.
Nice.
There's the record.
12.
They just did. That's the only reason they picked him. As if. Obviously, that's not true.
Oh, he's the fifth guy taking from the St. Louis AAA Blues team, that development team.
Oh, wow.
So 5 guys in the first round have gone from that same team. They all played together. There it is, right there. That's it, right there.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Well, I guess it's like my Penticton V's. People would be that don't know about it would be, who the hell is them, right?
Honestly, I'd have never known about them unless you told me. You know what I mean, dude?
Yeah, it's like, so we got Anaheim last pick coming up.
Yeah, then we'll be done for the first round for tonight.
Anaheim could use a forward. I think that's where they should go. They're getting a little old up front. Corey Perry, Kessler. Not getting any younger. Not getting any younger out there in Duckland and the pond.
Duckland.
Pascal Laberge. Laberge going right here, maybe?
Maybe.
At least they're not the Mighty Ducks anymore.
Yeah.
Just,
but I love that jersey, though. The duck wearing the mask.
Yeah.
I liked the logo. I didn't like the jersey. The logo was pretty damn cool, but purplish, greenish.
I'm going with a stretch pick here. Big kid. They like big forwards, big wingers. Nathan Bastian right here.
Okay.
That's my pick. Nathan Bastian. That's who I'm going with right here. I'll probably be way off, and it'll be the kid I said first.
I have no clue. I'm not picking anybody.
I just think at this point, it's like, really, do you need the whole full 3 minutes?
Anybody talking in the chat still?
They got to be serious. They got to take their time and pick, because Even though we want it over, they don't. They want to make.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, and the guide was about a half an hour wrong, Jason. They had it getting done at 10:30, Lance.
10th. Oh yeah.
Well, it'll be basically almost 11 here.
7:47 here.
You got plenty of time.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch a movie after this.
What are you gonna watch?
Central Intelligence. The new one with The Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna watch probably Orange is the New Black after this.
I've never even watched that show. I don't think I would.
Yeah, you said you really liked that show.
Yeah, I like it. It's interesting, man. It's about
a women's
prison show.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, to their own.
Hey, whatever works.
I Trailer Park Boys, and nobody in the planet likes that except for me, I think.
No, they're real popular down here.
I guess if you like weed and booze, then you like it. But
yeah, they're popular down here.
They're really popular, actually.
That's more like Canadian life to me than some of the shit you see. You see Canadian stereotypes. That's up there. The Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah,
do people up there really wear a lot of denim?
Oh yeah.
Because have you ever seen the movie Super Troopers?
Oh yeah.
The guy's got on the whole denim outfit, and he says, "What's with the Canadian tuxedo?"
Yeah.
Or the Mac jackets. You know those red jackets that look all plaited up.
Yes.
Yeah, we call those our Canadian leather jackets. They're
wow.
That's
but they're
funny.
warm. They're so goddamn warm, but they're thin, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, stereotype, but it's true. It's true. It's funny because it's true.
That's funny.
Half the people in Canada almost smoke pot now, and we figured it out up here that it's not that big of a deal.
Well, hey, and you can go to Washington State and you'd be fine.
Yeah.
Because they allow it too.
Got to get across the border, though, right?
But I meant.
Yeah. I don't think I'd ever really want to go to the United States.
Well, shit, if I lived where you were, too, I don't think I would either.
Yeah. Well, it's not that. It's just, I'd love to go down in Dallas and watch a Cowboy game or something like that. It seems like a hassle to get across the border sometimes here. It's like, what are you doing? Good. Why are you coming here? I'm just going to turn around. You don't want me here? I don't want to come,
Yeah, I hear you, dude.
I'm not just here to go get some cheap booze and some cheap gas or maybe go play in your casino, but...
Yeah, because how expensive is your gas up there? You told me this before.
Well, it's about $1.30 a liter.
How much?
Which is $1.30 a liter, and there's like almost 4 liters to a gallon. So that would be $5 a gallon.
Jesus.
But like I said, probably 70% of our gas is tax.
The pick is in.
Oh, here comes the last pick.
Who did I say they were going to take? I don't even remember.
Guy, you don't remember. I sure the hell don't.
Who was it?
Another American.
Sam Steele.
Sam Steele. Center.
He's got a good name.
Sam Steele.
He's from Regina. The Regina Pats.
Oh, God, it's the Regina
guy. I don't know if the guy's still here, but there's someone that just got drafted from your area.
The Regina Pats. That's their junior hockey team would be like
double A. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
And as I said earlier, Regina rhymes with fun. I have no idea why they say that.
All right, everybody. We're going to get out of here for the evening. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and we will see you all next time. Have a good night, everybody.